Hello, stream.
Are you guys done yelling yet? Because I muted my computer.
Today, it's been a long time since I introduced. I like introducing. I wish I did it more. Today, as you can see by stream title, we're doing Cards Against Humanity and Codenames. But first, because we're waiting on Blue for we don't know how long, and I've got the brain rot right now, we're gonna do a reading of Ghosting until Sunny is all caught up. And this is your obligatory reminder. Jesus Christ. This is your obligatory reminder to go read Ghosting, because I put my heart and my soul into that every week, and every week I feel like I'm dying inside.
Wait, I gotta vote for the other one because I didn't.
Oh, thank you. What? Who commented?
Wait, where?
Apparently, oh, there was not one comment.
Then die like one. You want to be a hero, Tommy? Then die like one.
It was Cruddy Anime. I gotta give a shout out to Cruddy Anime. I don't know who you are. I've never talked to you before in my life, but you have voted on almost every chapter. So thank you for being like the only unique reader that I have. Like, genuinely. Alrighty. Oh, you haven't read this chapter. Okay, so for backstory, back in like August, so about 6 months ago, I had Sunny over, and I said, and I hadn't published any of this yet, so because I was only about halfway done. So I said, Sunny, because I am bored and I crave chaos, I will let you pre-read one chapter. Take note, none of these have been edited, none of these have been published, and you will not get contextual backgrounds for anything that is happening in the chapter. And Sunny's first choice was this chapter, but I said no because it was big spoilers for the rest of the book.
Yeah, I read half of this chapter on your phone.
Yeah. So this is the chapter that Sunny would have originally read ahead of time if I hadn't had an ounce of self-control.
Imagine having self-control. Couldn't be me.
I wish it wasn't me.
2 days went by. Wilbur didn't return. This music is not the right thing.
Yeah, this music does not fit, gotta be honest. It's about to get angsty up in here.
No, oh no, I remember this chapter. I think it made me cry.
Did this chapter make you cry?
Yeah.
My favorite thing that still to this day has ever happened with Ghosting has been Sunny reading one of the special chapters out loud in their living room, and you reacting by just grabbing my knee and digging your fingernails in. That is like the thing that I remember whenever I think about Ghosting, because that was just like, yes, I'm leaving an emotional impact.
I thought you were M. Turns out you're just S.
What? What?
Masochist and sadist.
Oh, what? What does that have to do with any of this?
What?
It was in my brain, so it had to come out.
Oh.
That was an inside thought, Sunny.
No, it wasn't. I said it out loud, so it's an outside thought.
So true.
I can go outside if you want.
Wait. Like, as an outside in your backyard?
Yeah, or the front yard. I could go to the park.
Don't go to the park. It's late.
2 days went by. Wilbur didn't return. 2 days turned into 3, and there was still no sign of him. Tommy was worried and kept an eye out for him every chance he could. Occasionally, he thought that he saw a flash of yellow or a blue stain on the ground, but it always turned out to be nothing. On the 4th day, Tommy bolted awake and tried to catch his breath. He frantically looked around, and his eyes settled on the clock. 6:28 a.m. He groaned and flopped back onto his pillow. It was far too early to be awake, but at least Wilbur would be, per usual. Morning, Will. Wait, what was my Tommy voice?
Oh, no. No.
Did you forget?
I don't think I had a voice for Tommy because I know Wilbur was hello, the Mickey Mouse one, and Phil was hello.
Do not put Phil as that voice. We have to hear so much from him this chapter. Oh my god.
I will lose my voice for this bit.
Please do not lose your voice for this bit.
Oh, I remember Tommy. He was Scottish.
Your
Morning,
attempt at
Elizabeth.
Scottish.
What?
Your attempt at Scottish.
Shut up. Morning, Wilbur. He sat up and rubbed at his face. I've got a meeting in a couple hours. We can do some solid practice if you want. He didn't get a reply and suddenly remembered that they argued and that Wilbur left. A wave of guilt crashed over him. He should have told. But wouldn't that have made things worse? Wouldn't Wilbur have reverted back to his old ways? No, Tommy was definitely in the right. He just wished Wilbur would understand that. Tommy spent about an hour debating whether he was right, whether he should get up, and whether he should talk to Tubbo or not. It was the same debate he had every morning. The last point didn't take a lot of debating, however. Tubbo betrayed his trust and breached his privacy. He was the reason Wilbur found out about the explosion in the first place. Tommy pulled himself out of bed and looked out his window. The sun was rising and people started milling out on the streets. What, like 3 people? Lemberg has like 3 citizens.
Yeah.
It really was quite pretty, despite the still gaping hole. They'd really done well with the ongoing repairs. He went to his bedroom and pulled on his pants. He ignored the bags under his eyes and scrubbed at his face with water from the sink. He didn't want them to think he was tired. You are tired, bitch! He never missed Tubbo's concerned looks or Quacky's fleeting glances between the two of them. He knew they were worried, but he didn't give a damn, besides wondering if they all knew about Wilbur following him. If Tubbo had told the others, he would definitely look crazy. Tommy went downstairs and was relieved to see that Phil and Tubbo weren't there. He assumed Tubbo was already at the White House. Phil could have been anywhere in the world, he wouldn't care. Tommy grabbed a loaf of bread and shoved it into his bag before going to the door. He walked out to the mailbox and opened it. He didn't know what he was hoping for, but he'd started checking the mail more recently. Maybe he was hoping for any news about Wilbur, but that didn't really make sense. No one else knew he was around, and the people who did know, namely Phil and Tubbo, didn't believe that he was around. He was surprised to see an envelope addressed to him inside of it. He hardly ever got mail. Most of the time, people just told him things to his face. His breath caught in his throat when he saw who it was from. I don't have a dream voice.
Annoying. So just do whatever. No, dream voice is kind of nice, actually.
Hello, Tommy.
That is no.
I know you were in my territory several weeks ago. I'm not sure what you were doing there.
Why is Dream a cattle rancher?
That's my default voice, okay?
Why? I know that's your default voice, but why?
Because all the other voices are taken. He can deal.
You know what? That's fair. If anybody gets the cattle rancher voice, it's Dream.
But you remember what I told you last time I found you there. If you came into my territory again, then I would take that as a hostile attempt to take back your discs. I warned you, and you still came here. So I will give you 3 days to prepare. I'll show up at noon on Friday in Lemberg if you don't come to me first. Remember that you did this to yourself. Signed, Dream was taken.
Why did you drop the accent for those signs?
I thought it'd be funny.
I feel like Alexa was just talking to me.
That was the point. What was Dream talking about? He had been so careful not to cross into Dream's territory. Now he was going to come to Lemberg? No, things were moving way too fast. He was breathing too much, his heart was beating too hard. He was too tired to deal with this. Tommy felt his head start spinning and the ground come up to meet him before everything went dark. When Tommy cracked his eyes open again, it was much brighter than he remembered. He didn't have time to comprehend what was going on before there were arms thrown around him. He could tell by the way they were shaking that it was Tubbo. He brought his arms up to hug him back. "What's going on?" "That's not right, but whatever," he asked. To be fair, I don't know what Scottish people sound like.
Right, then why are you trying to be Scottish?
Because I can. "Where are we?" I don't have a Tubbo voice. Oh, let's Phil. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Hospital.
No, I actually refuse. Don't, no.
You don't get a choice.
No,
Tommy looked up down to see Phil on the left of him. You suggested this. You said you were fine with this.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna cry this
fine.
time.
I said I was fine with the reading. I did not say I was fine with you using the weird voices.
Well, you knew that was gonna come.
I actually was gonna suggest that we all assign each other characters so that we could all be reading and not just you. So no, I did not suggest this.
Well, it's too late now.
No, it's not too late. We should do it. God, if only to save Phil's integrity.
No.
Phil's
integrity.
There will be
I
no
know you
emotion
hated
in
Phil.
this
You're
chapter.
the first to rag on him.
I don't hate Phil. I don't hate content creator Phil by any means. Content creator Phil is one of my favorites.
Yeah, character Phil is what I'm talking
Character
about.
Phil, I don't hate him anymore. He's a complex character. I just have daddy issues. Like listen, I want to save his integrity.
Fine, I'll do a different voice for him.
Thank you.
The hospital.
Hey,
Tommy
why is that better?
Tommy looked around to see Phil on the left of him, sitting in a chair and looking exhausted. "What? Why am I here?" That's more German, but...
That was not either of what you were either suggesting or like attempting.
Hey!
Oh my God, it's been 12 minutes and we're not even halfway through the chapter yet.
You're the one that keeps interrupting me.
You
passed out on the street. Tubbo didn't let go. "You should have told me you were tired like that. I would have done something. I wouldn't have had all those stupid meetings if I knew." "Ah, well." Tommy did feel a little bad that he stressed her out like this. "I'm all right. No need to worry about me." "Tommy, there's a need to worry when you're not doing the things. And you're passing out because you didn't get enough sleep," Phil pointed out. Tommy
that was
felt
Phil?
Yes.
I was like, man, your Tubbo voice got annoying really fast. I forgot that was Phil. Jesus God.
You would have known if you'd let me keep my voice.
I'm not letting you do that voice.
The other voice is better.
It's not.
Tommy felt his jaw set. "Well, that would be the first time you worried about me, wouldn't it?" Tommy knew he'd said it before, if he was remembering correctly. Last time he said it, Phil had blown him off. This time, however, Phil flinched and sighed, and Tubbo pulled away, looking between the two of them. "Tommy," Tubbo started, only to be interrupted by Phil. "Sorry, Tubbo. Could we possibly have...
No.
Maybe we should assign each other characters.
Maybe
No!
I will be Phil.
No!
Bila, do you want to be Tommy?
Sure.
No,
then-
I will speak over you. Sorry, Tommy. Could we possibly have a minute?
Sunny, you can read narration.
Anyway. Solar stream. Sorry, Tommy. Sorry, Tubbo. Could we possibly have a minute? Phil wasn't looking at either of them, instead choosing to look at the wall to his left. Tubbo hesitated before nodding, sliding off the bed, and leaving the room.
Okay, so Sunny's reading narration. Sunny's reading narration. Beebs will.
No! No! Let him back.
I want to speak.
You can read narration.
I want to speak. Also, it's so much more fun to do it like this.
No, I think he wants his book to be a little respected.
I respect it.
It doesn't seem like it when you read it like that. There's so much narration.
Not enough.
Let him back.
No.
Let him back.
No.
Let them back.
No.
Sunny. Sunny. Let them back.
But if I have to be serious all the time.
Let them back.
No.
Hurry.
I don't negotiate with Paris. I don't negotiate with Paris.
We're gonna get sued.
Good.
No.
Just because of that, I'm not letting him back in.
No, let them back.
Phil wasn't looking at
No. No.
I already read that part.
No.
Tommy didn't know what to say.
I don't. Stop.
This is a motivation for you guys to learn how to use Restream.
No. I don't. Okay.
Yes, everything Bila was saying. And
I'll be
for
You can be
for context for stream, I made a joke in the private chat that basically said, "I will pull copyright rules on your ass." So, it's less funny when I say it out loud. I'm just a.
It was
fake
very
comedian.
funny.
It was very funny.
Alrighty, I'll be Phil.
Oh.
I'll be
Where
Phil.
were we?
There is so much narration. I challenged myself with writing more narration because I'm just a dialogue bitch. I don't write narration, so I challenged myself and I wrote a lot of
There is
narration.
like one line of narration in this entire paragraph.
That's just one paragraph, Sonny!
Ugh! Anyway, I already got through this, so it's Tommy didn't know what to say. Neither did Phil, apparently. It was silent for what felt like several minutes.
Okay. So it's the next line? Alrighty, I'm Phil, your narration, and then Bila is Tommy.
Oh boy.
Alright. We get to argue, bro.
Yay.
And then be father and son.
Oh.
Are you ready to be my son?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You'll have to call him Daddy.
No.
I don't have that written anywhere in here.
Damn.
You're a coward.
I'm really following the content creators guidelines.
Yeah.
I was not going to call any of them daddy anywhere in here. Oh god. For clarification for stream, Sunny was suggesting Bila call me daddy, not Phil. Oh god. I don't want Phil's of
fighting.
I don't want Phil's of Minecraft to know who I am only because he thought I called him daddy. Oh god. Okay.
Didn't you?
No.
I think in our private conversations you've called him
God.
Daddy
Let's
before.
keep
I've called him Dadza.
No, you called him Daddy.
I don't think I've ever called him daddy. Not in a sexual way, anyways.
What?
We can't keep doing this.
Wait, no, go back.
I don't call people daddy in a sexual way, except for you.
Oh, good.
The third wheel.
Oh my god!
I was so worried there.
We got that in recording. And you and the other person.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm missing something. Okay, let's just keep going.
Okay. We can't keep doing this.
Phil finally broke the silence, but still didn't look in Tommy's direction.
Doing what?
Tommy muttered.
This routine where we antagonize each other, then don't talk to each other. Who sent the picture? Then don't talk to each other and avoid talking about the elephants in the room.
Phil shook his head.
Something has to change, and I don't know whether it has to come from me or come from you or even come from the both of us. I just know something's got to give.
I think that something is you.
Okay.
Phil started slowly.
Do you have any big things?
Tommy gave a short laugh.
Well, for starters, not constantly leaving would be nice.
Phil sighed.
Tommy,
And for another thing, you could have at least tried to find us after we ran off. We were in newspapers. You knew where we were.
you weren't in any newspapers back at home, so no, I didn't actually know where you were. I literally found out everything through things that Wilbur would send me.
Wilbur sent you letters?
Yeah, he never told you?
No, he didn't.
Tommy felt like he'd been punched in the gut.
Oh, that was me. Oh, Tommy. No. Oh, I could produce strawberry jam. Oh.
No!
See all that narration, Sonny?
Not enough. I like to hear my own voice.
We can tell.
It's the best sound in the world. I don't listen to music. I just plug something in, I start speaking, and then I play it on repeat.
Do you know, like, the speech jammer videos where they just, like, they can hear their voice talking back at them and then it causes them to have trouble speaking? I feel like you do that, but just to hear yourself talk.
I don't know what that is.
Ow. You should look it up. It's kind of funny.
He barely heard over his own pounding thoughts. If Wilbur and Phil had been in contact the entire time, why hadn't Phil sent him any letters? And why hadn't Wilbur told him he was talking to Phil? Why would he keep that a secret? They were brothers. They always told each other everything. So why wouldn't he tell him that he was talking to the father? Was that how Phil knew to come that day? Had they come to some sort of agreement beforehand? Tommy shook his head.
It doesn't matter. You could have been there more, and you could have told us more instead of keeping us in the dark so often. That's why we left, because we weren't ready to fight. If we'd have known they'd call Wilbur so early, maybe it would have been different.
Phil seemed taken aback.
I thought you two had wanted as little to do with the war as possible.
It's hard to have as little to do with the war as possible when your father is a war veteran.
Phil slowly nodded.
Okay. That makes sense. I'll give you that one.
So, yeah, I want you to admit you were wrong. I want you to be there more, and I want answers.
I've done nothing but admit I was wrong since I came here, Tommy.
You've done nothing but be on my ass about following your stupid rules that never existed before this.
I can't say my next line. It's not scrolled out enough. You're vice president and you've been involved in countless wars since you've been here. Of course I'm going to try to protect you with rules that seem overbearing.
I don't need protecting. I am not a child.
You're my child, Tommy. I'm going to protect you no matter what.
Yeah, I can't say that. Phil stopped and Tommy...
Sonny?
That one's an inside thought.
Was that a very inside thought?
Not a very inside thought.
Send it over private chat.
Okay. Wait, I gotta see who sent something in the Discord.
That was Blue saying that they're gonna be late still.
Okay, private chat. I don't know if I should say this, but it's kind of fucked up.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, good thing you're not.
I thought you meant about the characters. Damn.
About me? Fuck you. It's kind of funny though. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's funny because well, you know that TikTok audio that's like, listen, it's a good joke. It's a great joke even. That's what I feel about that.
Yeah, I know you're usually okay with joking about it,
Yeah,
but I
no,
didn't want to
okay.
just say that out loud.
No, I'm okay with joking about my daddy issues. They're real. Oh, I'll say it so I can have control of the situation. Sonny was gonna say, wow, you can really see the daddy issues. It's true. It's true, though. There's no lie. Where's the lie?
Okay, Phil stopped, and Tommy just stared at him. The air had shifted from tense to something entirely unrecognizable, something Tommy couldn't remember ever feeling.
Why did you really leave so often? You weren't there to fight, so what were you there for?
Tommy finally broke the silence. When Phil didn't answer, Tommy pressed on.
I said I wanted answers, so you can at least give me this.
Phil was silent, then he ran a hand through his hair.
They needed somebody to be a spy, to fly so far overhead that they would never be able to tell I was there. And I was the only one who could give them that.
Tommy regarded that information. It made sense that Phil was only there to spy. He hardly ever came home hurt, just exhausted and overwhelmed with life.
So you only went to pass on information?
Phil nodded.
Then why did you stay there so long?
Phil sighed.
I never chose to. I always told you boys if I could have chosen to come home sooner and stay home longer, I absolutely would have.
I know. Wilbur always called it your broken record.
Yeah, I guess it would sound like that after a while.
Phil rubbed a hand across his face.
You know how war is, Tommy. It always calls at the most inopportune times. I never liked it, but it wasn't like I could have said no.
Why not?
They all depended on me.
So did we.
I know, Tommy. God, I know. I jumping around the screen. It tore me up every. I gotta restart. I know, Tommy. God, I know. It tore me up inside every time I had to tell you that I was leaving because I know it hurt every single time. No matter how used to it you think you are, it hurts differently every time. And that was just the one thing I couldn't protect you from.
Tommy swallowed down the lump that was forming in his throat.
God, I made this so fucking sad. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Ouch. I remember one time when you were a baby.
Phil chuckled sadly.
Hello? What happened?
What?
Oh, oops. Seems like one of your streams is having connection issues. Stand by. We are trying to restore the connection. But
Uh-oh.
it's fucking Twitch.
What's happening?
Connection issues.
Oh, I don't see anything.
You went all robot.
Oh.
Hello.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. He didn't want me to leave. He clung to me and cried so hard. He hadn't done that since he was a little kid. It was one of the worst times that I left. There were a lot of bad ones, but that one always sticks out when I think about it.
Did you cry?
God, I cried so hard. Before that, I thought maybe he'd been taking it okay, but after that, I definitely knew how much it hurt you kids. I'm adding words as I just want to, as I please.
That was when you stopped telling us that you were leaving.
No, it wasn't. I had just started leaving until the day I had to leave since it was awful each time. You were older.
Phil looked down at the ground.
I went to tell Will that I was leaving, and we got into an argument. He kept saying,
M?
Oh, rip that
you
M.
both needed me.
Hey!
Not that he was wrong, it's just connection issue.
Oh no.
Did I need to kick you out again?
Ugh. Emmy? I'll be Phil. No, I'm joking.
What is it with me and trying to say your real names whenever I want your attention? I tried to say your name when we thought you were asleep.
Oh no.
I was like, you know?
Yeah. Bye, M.
I'm gonna remove him as guest. And then he can come back in via the link. Come back in via Linky. Linky poo.
Oh, I'm so tired. Linky poo.
Linky poo. Linky winky inky poo. We've been live for like 30 minutes and we still haven't gone through this chapter.
Yeah. My Wi-Fi isn't working. Oh no.
Whipped at him. Hey! Well, now we get to fight.
No, no. Let's wait for him to come back.
I
and
don't
just
think
talk
he
about something
can.
else. He will. I don't want to read without him.
Oh, I hear something.
Emmy?
Hello. The animatronics do get a little bit quirky here at night. But...
Hi.
Okay. God, I'm so sorry. My connection went out, so now I'm connected to my phone's hotspot.
Welcome back.
Okay. Where did I cut out for y'all?
You gotta start here.
Oh, are you kidding me? I went through that entire... Oh, my God. I went to 12... I went to tell Will that I was leaving, and we got into an argument. He kept saying that you both needed me. Not that he was wrong, it just hurt to hear. Then you came in and started begging me to not leave. It was the worst to see both so upset. I never wanted to see either of you like that again, so I stopped telling you two to your faces. God.
He leaned back onto the wall behind him and just stared at the ceiling.
It was wrong. I know. It just hurt worse to think about how I was hurting you too. I guess it was only fitting that it was the same way you two left.
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Fucking hell. Wilbur. Wilbur thought that if we told you, you'd try to talk us out of it.
Phil hummed.
That sounds right. He couldn't be farther off, though. I mean...
One second. What the fuck? Phil chuckled again.
Oh, at the thing?
I read the next line. Go ahead.
I knew he was gonna leave.
Tommy's breath caught in his throat.
You knew?
Almost the entire time.
Upon noticing Tommy's expression, Phil was quick to explain.
I got my letter to leave, and Technoblade was kind enough to warn me that Wilbur was drafted. I wanted to talk about it with him, and that night seemed like the perfect time.
Tommy remembered going to his door, his hand on the doorknob when he heard Phil's door open. He remembered burrowing under the covers, shaking from adrenaline and anxiety, just waiting for Phil to come back upstairs so they could get Tubbo.
For context, this connects back to 4, which was the first special chapter, when they decided to leave. And this connects to the last special chapter that hasn't been released yet. So, yeah, context. I noticed his bag under the table and the way he was acting, and I knew immediately what he was planning. I mean, who sleeps in pants and puts on a trench coat to get a drink at night? That was the only thing that made sense.
Phil sighed.
I wanted to say something, say anything. That was a Dance Moms reference. But he wouldn't have wanted that. He wanted to leave. Who was I to stop him?
So, you wouldn't have kept us back?
No. Well...
Phil's eyes narrowed a little bit.
I would have kept you and Tubbo from going since you two were children. But I wouldn't have kept him back.
Oh.
Tommy's eyebrows furrowed.
Why not?
Wilbur...
Phil sighed.
Wilbur was never meant for war. At least, not at that point. If he had actually gone through with going at that point, then he would have never been the same. Granted, there was probably no avoiding where he eventually went. But if that act could delay it for just a while, then I would have let him without hesitation.
Tommy looked down to the sheets, which he was clenching his fists around without knowing. So Phil would have approved of them leaving. For some reason, the fact only frustrated him more.
You never sent me any letters.
I know. Wilbur asked me not to.
He did?
Oh, that's me. I'm a...
Narration, bro. Hello? Sunny.
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 Sunshine.
Sun.
The shine to my sun.
Sunny bunny.
Sunny didn't do their Duolingo.
That's fun.
Tommy felt relieved that it wasn't because Phil was angry. Phil nodded.
He left me a letter the day you three left. One of the points that he made was that he didn't want to have any contact with me until he was ready, so I just assumed you would want the same thing.
Tommy felt the tears rising up and forced himself to swallow them down. So many wrong assumptions. He wanted to say that he hadn't wanted the silence, that he just wanted a father, but stayed quiet. He kept his eyes down on the sheets, but looked up when Phil sat on the bed next to him.
You can see the daddy issues, huh? I laid him out there, didn't I? Oh, wow. I know. I fucked up so much in raising you two. I should have been there more, and I should have taken a more active role when I was there. I should have been a father before a soldier, and I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry.
Phil rubbed a hand over his eyes again, but that didn't hide the tears in his eyes. Tommy swallowed and looked at the wall.
Phil's a Minecraft decorated war veteran crying.
He mumbled, ignoring the fact that he was fighting back his own tears.
I went hysterical when I wrote that line. I was so proud of it. I was like, it was funny.
You have a lot of Phil verbed, like Phil chuckled. Phil.
I never know how to write Phil except for being like, I was a terrible father. I know how to write Phil dialogue. I don't know how to write Phil action, if that makes sense.
Phil chuckled.
Sometimes even wise soldiers capitals. Sometimes even soldiers have to cry. It's good to let it out, you know?
Fuck, I had to blow my nose. Yeah, I guess.
Vila choked up. Oh. Is there any way we can work together? Work towards maybe trusting each other more and telling each other things?
Phil asked anxiously.
Yeah! Anciently.
Phil asked anxiously. Tommy swallowed again. That damn lump kept coming back. He found that he couldn't talk and just settled for a nod instead. He didn't miss the smile that spread on Phil's face and how his shoulders slumped with relief. What is that noise? I hear myself.
Oh, not because of me. Thank you.
Hello?
Say hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
I hear myself.
Oh,
Hello.
no.
Indeed.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Echoing?
No. Can you just pog through the pain?
No. It's like a different voice of me.
Oh no.
It's the you inside of you, bro. You're like that Heather song. Except not dead.
Bold of you to assume I'm not dead.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, anyway.
Thank you.
Phil held his arms out.
Hug?
Tommy hesitated, then nodded again. Phil scooted closer and gently hugged him. Tommy felt himself tense up before falteringly bringing up his arms to return the hug. His hugs were close to Wilbur's. Not the same, but close. That small fact was what made the tears start falling. He held on to Phil tighter as his tears.
It's supposed to be the. I have very sticky keys.
As the tears poured down thick and fast. Phil only patted his back and kept his hold on him until Tommy was done. He let go when Tommy did, but kept a hand on his shoulder.
Thanks.
Tommy said quietly, wiping the wetness off his face.
What? that. Imagine if Phil just went, yeah, no problem, mate. No problem.
Phil bitterly smiled.
Where am I? It's what I should have done for both of you when I had the chance.
I miss him.
The memories of before were fresh in Tommy's mind, and it made him long for a time where he didn't have to worry about ghosts and explosions and war.
I know.
Phil sighed.
I do too, son.
No.
Mom, get out! Get out!
Both of them looked. Both of them
Love
looked
you,
up
good
to
night.
see. Wait, is that your mom?
That was my mom.
I thought you were making a joke.
No, that was legitimately my mom coming in and telling me good night. I heard her coming down the stairs, and I said to myself, God, don't come in. And right as I said that, she came in. Okay. Tubbo the bee? I like
Tubbo underscore, you don't know him like that. Both of them looked up to see Tubbo standing awkwardly in the doorway. Sorry, can I come in now?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
You don't allow shit, bitch.
This is my fucking book.
No, it's the thing, the quote from Tubbo.
Is that a Tubbo quote?
Yeah, you don't allow shit, bitch.
To be fair, I watch Tubbo stuff the least.
It's a very popular quote.
Yeah.
1 second, I'm pulling it up.
No, please. We've got 2 more chapters to go through. We got 1 more chapter to go. 2 more? 1 more.
Who says the next line?
Me? Go ahead. Come sit. Oh, God.
Tubbo smiled as he came over and sat next to Tommy, who scooted over to make room for him. Their arms jostled against
Bad
each
Bela.
other.
Bad Bela.
What? Bela? Bad Bela? You mean bad bitch? I'm a bad bitch. There's a mosquito in my room. I grabbed it! I grabbed it in my hand out of the air! Let Bela back in. Sunshine.
What?
Let Bela back in.
1 second. I'm sending you the thing.
Come on. Bela's doing the please. You gotta. Bela's pulling out the please.
Fuck. I messed up. But let me check the audio first. We should have done this before.
Sonny! Bela pulled out the please.
Okay.
Please. You're gonna make Bela cry. I don't know why I'm pulling out the baby voice.
Yay! I was about to send another crying face.
Yeah. You're gonna make BB cry. I don't know why I feel like I'm mocking you, Bela. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It got the message.
Okay, you have to see it immediately.
Where did you send it?
I'm sending it in Discord under Minecraft.
Okay.
Once Discord will fucking load.
I have the Minecraft channel open.
I don't.
Why do you not have the Minecraft channel open when you're sending me shit in the Minecraft channel? I'm gonna go back to 100 block puzzle. You.
Load, you stupid.
Can you read your line while you're waiting, please?
No, it has to load. There we go.
There it goes.
Tell me your thoughts.
Is it the... how long is this?
I said the actual time, so it's just like a couple seconds.
Oh. I don't care that it's time from bed.
You're cleaning that up, Oman. Go for
I'm really bad.
Position speak. I don't want him to speak. Well, I mean, you don't allow shit, bitch.
Oh! Wait, why is Tubbo here, Brian? I don't remember the context for that, but that was a part of the lore, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were talking about how that's also the one where he said, if it allows, when Wilbur said, if it pleases
If
the
it
court, I
pleases
would
the
like.
court, I would say that my opponent is talking shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
that stream.
Yeah, they're fighting over the presidency. They're like
I
arguing.
Yeah.
remember.
No, I remember. I just haven't watched that stream in forever because it makes me think of sad times. Okay, it's your line, unless you just want to unless you just want to give Vila the W.
Where was I?
Give me the W.
Go ahead, come sit. Tubba smiled as he came over
And
and
that was
sat.
my line.
Tubbo smiled as he came over and sat next to Tommy, who'd scooted over to make room for him. Their arms jostled against each other's apostrophe, roughly trying to get comfortable until Tommy swatted Tubbo's arms behind his.
No, that sounds so Texan. Now you two boys listen. No, I'm not
Phil
gonna do
sat
that.
in front of the both of them and put a hand on both of their shoulders.
I know there's been a lot happening the past several months. You two haven't had the time to rest or be young boys. I'm sorry that right was taken away from you two too fast, and I don't think either of you are in a place to get that time back, given your position.
Both of them nodded.
I lost this fucking game. However, you don't have to go through that alone. You both have me to talk to.
Despite everything that Phil and Tommy had just talked about, Tommy still felt himself doubting Phil's trustworthiness. He couldn't just erase a childhood worth of memories like that. It would be hard, and Phil would have to really prove himself. But in that moment, with Tubbo warm at his side and Phil at his side, Tommy felt the ball of resentment loosen.
Yay!
Yeah, I cried during
Right, I
this
think
when I read
there's.
it by myself.
Did you actually cry?
Yes, I sent it over the Discord too, and you cheered.
Oh, was that the a win photo? I forgot about that. It's been it's been 2 months since the last update. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves to be correct, there's a special chapter, and then there's the chapter I posted this morning.
Was it really this morning?
It was at midnight.
Oh,
I posted it early because I had work stuff to do all day today, so I was like, I want to get it.
I read it last night. Yeah,
yeah, you did read it last night because you gave me feedback, and I was supposed to be asleep. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Sonny. That sounded so passive aggressive. I'm so sorry. I'm really sleepy. I'm not sleepy as in I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm sleepy as in I'm really tired. But
To be fair, I'm about to criticize you.
Oh boy.
Okay, first of all, commas. It goes where it goes, it's a full sentence with the, so it goes full sentence, comma, conjunction, full sentence. You need the subject, like he or Tommy.
Well, here's the thing. I know I don't write grammatically correct, but the way that the style is, I write it so that it kind of just feels like thoughts flowing. I write it as it's Tommy's real life thoughts going onto paper. I don't write it with grammar in mind. I write it with heart and soul.
Too. I'm joking. Lighthearted.
What happened?
She said that was her excuse too.
Oh. Well,
I'm joking. It's lighthearted.
I write with heart, not with grammar, not with technicality.
So true.
Okay. Also, this last paragraph, it's a little wordy. Just trustworthiness, credibility, but in that moment with Tubbo warm at his side and Phil at his side, you could say with Tubbo and Phil at his side. Or rework that sentence.
This sentence is flirty, and this sentence is flirty and grammatically hard to read. Hopefully Grammarly can help. Flip with the gerb. That's all I could think of when you said that. I'm so sorry. I am not in the emotional state to take criticism healthily right now. Gotta be honest.
I do like the lump stuff and the ball of resentment. Stuff like that. The lump in his
The
throat.
lump. The lumpy, dumpy, crumple. Oh, yeah. Oh, this special chapter. This is the one where you went M shakes you. It was this one or another one. That's also a reaction I think about pretty constantly. I love violent reactions from readers. Reactions that make me go, I think they're gonna try to hate crime me. I love it.
No.
I like how you switched to Dad instead of Phil.
Okay, so I don't post the special ones in chronological. Oh my god, in chronological order. So if you put like the order together, like if you put 1 through 5 in order, you can see the change that Wilbur makes from Dad to Phil.
Oh. Ugh. Pain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Okay,
I did that on purpose.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure he switches so that he's Phil in 3. But for 1 and 2, he is Dad.
We can check right now.
On stream.
Yeah, Phil.
Phil.
Yep.
Okay. Now
And I know
2.
in 2. Yeah, 2. I know in 1 he's Dad because Wilbur is like 12. 12? He's I think he's younger than that actually.
Oh yeah.
12. Yeah, he
I
is
see.
12. Yeah, no, that was purposefully done.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm complimenting it. I'm saying that was a good choice. I like it.
Yeah, it shows the level of distrust. Also, if it's not apparent yet, I have daddy issues. Oh, is that going to be the only discerning quality about me when we watch these streams later, is that I have daddy issues? Honestly, that's fucking hilarious. Go ahead.
No, it's
Go
that you
off.
have daddy issues and that you're an excellent writer.
Oh, thank you. But mostly
Also,
the
you're
daddies.
funny.
Yeah.
Also, as a side note, it's like Bila, it's my only discerning personality trait. I'm so sorry. That was the joke from before. I wasn't saying that genuinely. That was the /J from before, bro.
I need to go.
No, that was the 2020, 2021 joke, dude. Okay. Time for 2. Alrighty, who's playing? We have Tommy, Phil, Wilbur, and narration. Sunny.
You guys play the same people, and I do Wilbur and narration.
I will let you play Phil and narration.
Do you just want to play Wilbur?
I really want to play Wilbur, and I like Bila as Tommy.
I love Tommy. Okay.
Hey, you boys! I'm leaving.
Why is Phil so happy about it? He really just had a whole moment where he was like, "I was never happy about this," and now he's like, "I'm happy to go. Fuck y'all."
He's trying to be positive and upbeat so they don't notice how sad he is. Fuck you.
You know what? That is fair. I just
Definitely
fucked up this move. I fucked up this move on 100 block puzzle. I had an opportunity to get so many more points than I did. I'm such a fucking nut job.
Dad leaned on the doorway. Tommy promised. Tommy promised.
Tommy promised. Tommy is a bit young to be making promises.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Tommy looked over at Wilbur, who noticeably tensed up. He promised.
You said he would stay until Friday.
Wait, wouldn't that be Tommy?
No, that was me. That was Wilbur.
This is these chapters are Wilbur POV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little confusing.
Are they flirty and hard to sneeze?
Flirty? Wait, what? Did I miss?
Have you not seen those TikToks where it's making fun of the Grammarly adverts?
No.
Oh, they're my favorite things in the world.
I know, Dad sighed. I have to go early. You know how it is sometimes.
My stand goal. You promised.
War doesn't care about promises, son. Wilbur turned away and swallowed heavily. But you still promised.
Hardly? Sorry.
Like it was hard for him to swallow.
Okay.
So, like, with difficulty? Or, like,
Yeah.
he swallowed harshly?
So where are you going this time?
Just don't answer.
I'm really tired, bro.
The tundra.
That's pretty far.
Wilbur's voice broke. He heard his dad walked over to them and took a hesitant step in the opposite direction. Dad stopped, and Wilbur felt his heart strain just a little more. I just broke his heart. You know, if I could choose to stay, I would. Dad's voice was soft. Neither of them knew whether the statement was for Wilbur and Tommy or for Dad.
Yet you never do.
Come on, Will. That's not fair. Dad put a hand on Wilbur's shoulder, only to have it roughly shrugged off.
So what are you gonna do there? Are you gonna be seeing techno again? Are you fighting?
Wilbur asked through clenched teeth. No, I'm not fighting. Wilbur's eyes filled with frustrated tears. If he wasn't even fighting, then what was the point of leaving anyways?
What's going on?
Tommy asked, toddling over to Wilbur and tugging on his pant leg. Wilbur took in a deep breath and picked him up.
When do you leave?
Well, I leave now. Wilbur tightened his hold on Tommy.
Fine. Go then.
Dad hesitated and turned to walk out. As soon as he heard the front door close and the horse whine, Wilbur... Don't horses neigh?
No, they whine.
Horses can whine.
Wilbur put
You're
Tommy
taking
down. Wilbur put
almost
Tommy
said
down.
information. I stopped. Aren't you glad that I kind of gained a filter this late at night, bro?
What were you gonna say? Put it in private chat. Put it in private chat. I need to know.
Yeah, horses can
Never mind me not being able to spell one specific word.
Hey, we don't actually talk about horses.
What do you mean? What's the point? You don't actually talk about horses. What the fuck?
Where was I?
Horse wine.
What?
Horse wine. That's where you were.
Oh yeah.
Don't make
This wine has horse in it?
No, are you
Whoa,
telling
wine
me
for
that my
horses?
horse stud this wine? Oh, why did my brightness go down so much?
Wilbur put Tommy down and collapsed into a nearby armchair. He brought his knees up to his chest and buried his face into his sweater as he began to cry. Do you want to read this part?
I can't actually see. It's not fair. He was supposed to stay this time. Why is this war always more important to us?
Tommy walked over to the chair and put his hand on Wilbur's.
Wilby?
For some reason, Wilbur only cried harder. He was only 13. Why did he have to stay home alone with a 5-year-old? Why had he let Dad leave? He should have chased after him. Should have thrown his arms around his legs and held on so tight that Dad had no choice but to stay, even if it was only for an extra hour. But he'd tried that before, and Dad had just peeled him off before hugging him as tight as Wilbur thought he'd hugged him, and leaving again. In fact, that was the last time he'd been hugged by Dad. He was 7. He wanted a hug from him so bad.
Wilby?
Tommy was more forceful in getting Wilbur's attention this time by tugging his sleeve. Wilbur took a very deep breath and swallowed back the leftover tears. If Tommy started bellowing, then it would be hours before he could manage to just sleep this pain off.
Yes, Tommy?
Where's Papa?
The question tugged at Wilbur's head. Wait, they're British. Why would he call him Papa?
They don't have a nationality here.
British people don't use the word Papa.
What did they say?
British.
They say dad or father.
Where's father? Wow, that doesn't.
No.
Yeah, where's dad?
Where's dad?
No.
Where's Dada?
I had to give him. Listen. They're not British when they're on the Dream SMP.
What do you mean? That's like their whole thing. No Americans.
Oh my god! No, that was a statement. That was take that and put it on r/DreamSMP. Wow.
No, but either way, because they would
that
grow
was a
up.
Twitter statement. Oh.
No, but either way,
My
because they
God.
grow up calling him the same thing.
Listen,
Like-
do you think I know anything about British customs? The one time I talked to a fucking
No,
British
that's
person,
that's
I was
just-
like,
That's just everyone.
Everybody calls their parents the
I
same
did not
thing.
call. No, I did not call my mom the same thing. I went from mommy to mama to mom.
And what did your sibling call it?
Oh, well, I don't fucking know. I hated them back then.
No, because like it's normal for like you say
I'm pretty sure they went the same route I did.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's normal. This is not a normal family.
I do the same. No, we did the same thing. So we went from daddy and mommy to a dad and mom.
Wow,
Papa's a pretty.
I just called them dad and mom.
Papa's a pretty common name for a dad.
All right, you know what? Papa's fine. Papa's fine.
No, but
Yeah,
British
you got
people
something to
don't
say
say
about
that.
my writing, bro?
And more
I don't know
importantly,
anything about
Wilbur
British
doesn't.
people. I don't know anything about British people. Wilbur's also 13. I stopped calling my mom mommy when I was like 9.
Also,
Are
this
you
is
saying he
Tommy
called him
saying it.
Papa when he was younger?
Yes, I'm saying that he called him Papa when he was younger.
It's fine. It's fine. Keep
Listen.
going.
The one thing that I know about a British person, like the only things that I know about British people have been learned against my will. Do you honestly like? I'm not gonna look up more.
We have another chapter to go through, please.
Oh my god, we have another chapter to go through. Why do these have to be so long? I made them this way.
God, who
Ooh,
wrote
you
this?
guys?
God, it's so long.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something different.
No, I'm making fun of you being like.
I thought you were gonna say it's so bad.
No.
I was like, oh, that went too far. Oh
No.
no. Who wrote this? It's so bad.
I only cried because
Oh my
it's so
God.
bad.
Oh my god. Me, writing extraordinaire. To be fair, I'm probably gonna look at this in like 3 years and go, why the fuck did I write it like that? I do that with like all my old writing. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that?
That means you've gotten better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The question tugged at Wilbur's head and
Or I've
almost
gotten
made.
worse.
What? No. That means you got it better.
No, if I look at that and go, why did I do that? This way's clearly better when it's not clearly better, then
No, you're wrong. And almost made him fall apart all over again. However, he just swallowed back the tears.
he left.
The words came out shorter than he meant them to, and he was relieved when Tommy didn't flinch at the tone.
Again?
With lifted him.
How it hurt to hear how Tommy wasn't even surprised anymore. That hurt worse than Dad actually leaving in a strange way.
Yeah. Again.
Wilbur. One second. I just had the worst thought ever.
No.
Oh.
It's not about this. It's not about this.
Okay.
It's something
That
else
only makes me
entirely.
feel slightly better.
It's something else entirely. I was thinking about your suggestion, Em, about what we popcorn read on stream.
Oh, the smut?
Oh no.
And like,
Why did I hear screeching in the background? Was that you, Mila?
No.
You make that noise? Okay,
No.
yeah. I went like, eh?
might have been my chair.
Oh, I was about to say, well,
Yeah,
why
that was
did
me.
you make the record scratch noise out loud? How did you do that?
No, but I had the horrible thought. We're not gonna do this. For record, we're not doing this. I'm not gonna say that we're doing this or anything. But I had the horrible thought of we read smut and we replace our names in them.
No. Oh God.
Oh no.
God. Oh no.
That would give the viewers great content to ship us.
No.
There's already so much there. What with me calling you daddy all the time? Like, I don't.
Also, that might just go against some of our boundaries, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, A, that would go against boundaries, and then B, that would go against Twitch guidelines.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we're not doing that. I'm just saying that the thought occurred to me.
We should, however, we should popcorn read smut off of stream.
I'm pretty sure that's also against the TOS.
Off a stream. What? Tio?
Off.
Boundaries.
Terms of services. Our terms of services?
Our terms of services.
You guys signed
didn't
on
read
to
my
it.
terms of
Amen.
services before
Yeah, did
accepting
you guys
it?
agree to my terms of services before accepting this friendship, y'all? I
No,
know
I
we
got
were in like
forced into
elementary
it.
school.
Wow, I
Y'all did
can't
not.
believe you didn't read before you couldn't read.
You know what? You should have chosen better friends in kindergarten.
You really should have.
You really should have. I'm glad that we now laugh at that joke now because that is genuinely so fucking funny.
What was the context behind that?
I don't even remember the context behind it. And you know what? I don't need to. It's such a good burn. It's such a good burn. Like,
No,
I
'cause-
remember at the time you said it, and I was like, "Ouch, damn!" But now I'm like, "Yeah."
No, because you said you were criticizing me about something, and I was like, well, then you should have picked better friends in kindergarten. Because I didn't.
Oh, and I think I like missed it whenever you said it, and I was like, "What? What did you say?" Because I do that all the time when something funny is said, and I just like miss the whole entire. It's been an hour, and we've gotten through only 1.5 chapters. Oh my god!
Wilbur leaned his head back onto the chair and just stared at the ceiling. He should have done more to keep that here, if only for Tommy's sake. He was such a jerk.
Wilby?
Hmm?
Where does Papa keep going?
Wilbur took a shaky breath inwards.
I don't know. I know he's helping Techno, and I know that this time he's going to the ice tundra, but I don't know why.
It went quiet again, but only for a minute.
He promised to stay this time.
He doesn't.
Wilbur's voice caught in his throat again, and he just looked at the fire going in the fireplace.
He doesn't keep his promises. He never has.
But he stayed sometimes.
Tommy protested.
Yeah, when they thought the war was better. Then Techno lost a big battle or something, and now Dad doesn't stay anymore.
What did Techno lose? What did Techno lose? What did Techno lose?
I don't have that specified.
No!
I don't actually. I should rewatch. Okay, so the whole thing about this arc is it's during the what was the SMP?
S&P Earth.
They were doing SMP Earth. And when I watched SMP Earth, I was much younger than I am now, and also half the time when I watched SMP Earth, I was like very, very much dissociating and also falling asleep. And so I don't actually remember much from the SMP Earth arc. So like maybe here's the thing. Maybe I don't have like context planned for this. Like in Breaking Out, I have every little thing planned. Like if I mention a conflict, chances are I've planned it and I've written it out and like I have all of the context for it so that I can explain it. But for this, because it's not my story that I'm writing, I don't have all the context for it.
Okay, I'll explain S&P Earth right now.
No.
Okay, so
not
basically
right
it
now.
starts with
No.
Technoblade. He goes.
Okay, to make you. Okay. To ease your mind, I'm thinking maybe the big battle that he lost, and this wouldn't exactly fit with how the S&P Earth played out afterwards, like in actual time, because like after this, at least on Wilbur's end, it sort of died, and that's obviously whose POV I watched. But he probably lost the court thing, and then he was just like fighting to keep it from there.
Technoblade never dies, but counteroffer.
Oh God.
So there's this whole plot line where Corvus and some other people breached their base, basically.
Oh,
So-
Breach Technoblades?
Yeah, Technoblade, Phils, and Pete, voiceover Pete's, because they lived in the Antarctic Empire.
You know what? I don't even need any more context for that. I'll allow it. Sure, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like in the first couple Technoblade streams. Or videos, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to watch everybody's POVs of S&P Earth, because I've only watched Wilbur.
Technoblade. Wilbur just built a bridge. That's all he did.
That's literally all he did.
Damn.
I loved the bridge building streams, though. They were a different time, like truly.
Yeah.
It was pre-COVID.
One of my favorite quotes from SMP Earth is when it's like one of my first impressions of Tommy in it, and he was
Yeah.
like, when he said, before
Is
the
it-
Technoblade stuff, when I go home to my mother and I said I've partaken in Cummins squad with a 26-year-old male, how do you think she'll feel?
It was 22-year-old male. No, I remember that. That was also my first impression of Tommy in it, and that he was an annoying child. And I unfortunately kept that impression for much too long until I was like, he's literally my age. I'm annoying like this too. It's kind of funny. Oh shit! I just doxed my age.
L.
Oh.
Imagine doing that.
But yeah, no, that was my first impression of Tommy in it, and then I lost that impression almost a year afterwards. That was maybe even 2 years. It took me to like be like, yeah, Tommy in it's not annoying.
Yeah, well, I was big in Technoblade stuff because you know this. I just like a
You
character.
like Technoblade.
Yeah. Also, a character that's just mentally unstable. Like he's just like his character, not the content creator. The character is just fucking batshit crazy.
Like unhinged. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you know that one where Quackity, where he's talking to Quackity, and he just goes into this psychopathic mode where he's just talking about how hunting in the prehistoric times basically he's chasing Quackity and saying how prey would sprint and wear out their energy, and the humans would just walk and keep up. And then he
What?
said, "No, you haven't seen that clip."
No,
Oh,
and I don't
it's
want to
so
watch
good.
it right now. I want to continue with this so that we can be done in the next 3 hours because I have to shit.
Ow.
Maybe I poop on stream. Maybe this is the day. I've done it before. Actually, you know what? I have done it before. It's time to shit on stream, bro. I
Okay,
will
let me-
mute whenever.
Please keep reading. Oh my god.
No, we're gonna read. We're gonna read still. But like, if it gets serious, then I'm gonna mute. Also, is there like a noise reducer on
I think that's the mute button.
No, but like you know how TikTok and Discord both have a noise reducer? Where like it doesn't pick up background noise?
I don't. Don't think this has it.
Oh, okay. Alright, whose line is it?
It's mine, but I'm sending you the thing.
Why? God,
I need to.
you don't.
When you're pooping, you can watch it.
When I'm pooping, I'm literally going to be reading while I'm pooping.
When it gets bad.
Here,
This
maybe I
one.
can- Okay, wait.
It's
How
fucking-
is my sound picking up the same?
I don't
Or
know.
is it different? Because I turned off my mic and I'm now using my earbud mic.
I don't know.
Hang on. Audio. Yep, noise suppression's on.
Oh yeah, I gotta scroll down. It's Tommy's voice. Yeah.
Hi, what's up? Oh, I wonder what he does there.
Tommy thought out loud.
Okay, it's not aggressive. Hello? Who muted me?
I didn't. We didn't.
Oh,
You're not
maybe
muted.
maybe I pressed the button on accident. No, I was muted right there. I don't know, Tommy. I don't think he fights, but oh, that's why. I have my mouse pad stuck on top of my keyboard. I don't think he fights, but he came home hurt that one time, and
Wilbur felt the tears coming up again at the memory. It was easily the scariest thing he'd ever been through.
I don't know, Tommy.
The crackle of the firewood overtook them once more, and it stayed that way for longer than Wilbur could care to comprehend. It was only when he felt a sleeve gently stroking at his face that he realized he'd been silently crying the entire time. He turned his head to see Tommy's sitting on Wilbur's lap, holding his balled-up sleeve in his fist and wiping the tears off Wilbur's cheeks.
You looked sad.
Tommy explained when Wilbur turned his head.
You looked sad. And you're never sad. So I was trying to make it better.
The typo. It's supposed to be off. Oh, Tommy.
Wilbur pulled Tommy closer and rested his chin on his head.
I'm alright. This happens all the time, so I'm used to it.
That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, though.
Tommy mumbled, which struck Wilbur in a confused silence. In that moment, it sounded exactly like something Dad would say. When had Tommy gotten so wise?
Where'd you hear that one, Tommy?
Wilbur asked when he finally found his voice.
I heard Papa say it to the telephone once.
That made Wilbur laugh.
Never changed, Tommy.
He let Tommy pull away from him.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Tommy shrugged.
I know he'll come back. He always does.
I guess.
Wilbur didn't feel like bursting Tommy's bubble with his own worries. What if Dad one day didn't come back? One day, I rode to the deep end.
One day, I'll roll into the deep end?
No. I just mumble stuff. What if he got caught in whatever it was he always did there, and it cost him his life? What would Wilbur have to do then? He couldn't take care of Tommy forever. He'd be called to fight one day, and Tommy would be left all alone. He never wanted to leave. I have a question. What is Tubbo? Who does he live with in this time?
There's a part of me, although this hasn't been confirmed by the people in the Dream SMP, and I don't know how comfortable they are with it, which is why I haven't outright said anything. But in my mind, it was always Jay Schlatt.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, then it's just some random person.
Oh, Dad Schlatt, Dad Schlatt.
Because I really like that headcanon, but I don't want to use it if the content creators are not for it. You know?
Yeah.
Same with Technoblade being a brother. I know he didn't outright say whether he was comfortable with it or not, but
he's comfortable with it. He said that he doesn't really care if they he doesn't think of them as siblings. It wouldn't make sense in his opinion, but he's okay with people headcanoning him as their brothers.
Right. Well, when I was writing this and when I was writing the main family dynamic, there was a lot of stuff going around at the time that Technoblade wasn't okay with it, so that's why I didn't have him be a family member, although he was originally supposed to be.
Technoblade. No.
We were robbed.
Robbed of brother Technoblade. He'd be called to fight one day, and Tommy would be left all alone. He never wanted to leave Tommy alone. Tommy climbed down from his lap and tugged at his hand.
Come on, Will. Come and read me a story.
What? You hate reading. You haven't let Dad read to you since you were 2.
That's not true.
Tommy pouted when Wilbur raised an eyebrow. typo, and mumbled.
What do you
I
mean
don't
typo?
hate it when you read to me.
What do you mean type?
Oh, there are two. Yeah, that just happens sometimes.
I read it. I read it already.
Wilbur sighed and arose with Tommy's hand in his.
All right, Tommy, I'll come read to you.
Tommy wasn't exactly sure how many books he read to Tommy that night. He lost count after the 8th book was shoved into his hands. Every time he objected, he was silenced with a small glare and even smaller hand pointing to the title. He set the final book down on the table as soon as he heard the soft snore from his left side. Tommy's eyes had been drooping for 3 books now, and he'd stubbornly stayed awake, even if he wasn't listening anymore. It made Wilbur question whether the activity was meant to distract him or Tommy from the empty bedroom in the house. He picked Tommy up off the couch and gently went up the stairs with him in his arms. Maneuvering to open the door when they got to Tommy's bedroom was trickier, and it ended with Wilbur slipping his knee behind the handle and opening with his leg as not to wake Tommy. He set him down in his bed, pulled the covers up to his chin, and went to turn the lights out and close the door when a soft, sleepy whimper stopped him in its tracks. With a sigh, Wilbur went back and laid down next to him.
All right, Tommy,
He mumbled.
I'll stay.
He tried not to think about Dad. He really did. The thought of him on a train, riding far away from them, was lodged firmly in his mind. He really should have done more to keep Dad there, keep him with Tommy. Was he crying again? He furiously wiped the tears from his eyes, but more kept coming to replace them until he finally gave up and let them fall. It wasn't the first time he'd fallen asleep crying.
Tears. You could have said it out loud, bro.
Nope. Tears.
What?
Tears.
That wasn't the first time you'd read that, was it?
What do you mean?
No, I've read it. I just noticed the I stay. I was like, oh my god, I'll stay. Oh god, I'll stay. Oh god, the parallel.
In which Tommy worries. Author's note. What? It hasn't been 2 months.
You can let me read my author's note.
No.
You know what
me.
it sounds like.
Fine.
All right. What? It hasn't been 2 months since the last update. No way. Sorry. So sorry for being so inconsistent lately. I've had some things IRL that I had to turn my focus to, but now that things have slowed down some, they haven't. I have the time to sit down and finish this book. As an update for where we are in the book, there's 5 chapters left, and 4 of them have already been completely written. So we're drawing to a close now. Without further ado, happy readings.
One second.
All right, who wants to be Nikki? All right.
I would
She's German, right?
I would totally
Yeah.
volunteer if I wasn't
What?
Tommy.
Yeah.
I can do a German accent.
Oh,
you
God.
can't do. Okay, you know what? Do a German accent.
You can't.
Go
ahead. I'll be Tubbo then, I guess.
Tommy gazed out his window. The view wasn't the same from the hospital as it was from his... Oh, why is he in the hospital?
Oh my God, that's what
chapter before.
Well, because he, like, had a panic attack?
He had
a panic attack and he collapsed in the street.
Okay. Tommy gazed out his window. The view wasn't the same from the hospital as it was from his bedroom. It didn't even compare. He and Wilbur often spent hours just looking, just admiring the way the sunlight hit the damaged, halfway built buildings. Wilbur, his stomach twisted with guilt and worry. Where was he now? Was he with Dream discussing a new plan to bring pain to this land? Pan? Did I say pan or pain?
That says pain. I didn't
No,
typo
but
that.
Did I say
it's
pan
hard
or
to tell.
pain?
I think he said pain.
Was he in Bogtobia screaming his wounds into the sky just like he used to? Tommy didn't care if he was right or wrong anymore. He just wanted his brother there, telling him that everything would be okay. He hardly noticed Tubbo entering the room and taking a seat next to him on the bed. The sun was just settling behind the houses, shining a half-hearted light on the broken land. He'd have his normal view back tomorrow. Tubbo!
Oh, so sorry. I'm watching the thingy that I was doing for work earlier because the video got sent out. It's nice out.
Tubbo mumbled. Tommy only nodded and continued to scan the skyline. He didn't know what he was trying to look for. Maybe he was just trying to keep himself from looking at Tubbo. Despite what they talked about the day before, he still had a hard time forgiving Tubbo for reading the list.
Where's Wilbur right now?
Tubbo asked quietly. Tommy looked at Tubbo.
Sorry, I was hydrating.
As you should.
I thought you didn't believe me.
Tubbo shrugged.
Just because I don't believe you doesn't mean we can't talk about it. Besides, I'm intrigued about it.
I kind of want to sucker punch Tubbo. A bit.
I thought that the sound meant something for it. Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh my
God. Sunny? On stream, Sunny?
I would never say that on or off stream about someone I didn't know. And Miss Fair Game, no.
Something you didn't know, because I was about to say, you talked about me doing that the other day.
Oh, okay. Can we please move on? I don't need to know.
No, you're the one who talked about me ripping into your pussy.
Please.
We all talked about ripping into each other's pussy. It wasn't just me.
I didn't say shit. You're the one that brought it up.
So
Tommy's side.
To be completely honest, I don't know where he is right now.
Tubbo tilted his head in confusion.
We kind of got into an argument after you found the list, and,
Tommy scratched the back of his head.
he found out what he did while he was alive.
You mean blowing up Lamamberg?
Tommy nodded.
He didn't know beforehand?
He didn't remember it. Why do you think I had that list? He barely remembers anything.
Oh.
Tubbo furrowed his eyebrows.
Why wouldn't you tell him then? He deserves to know, right?
It's not that he doesn't deserve to know. It's just...
You put the emphasis on the wrong word.
I'm sorry! I can't read!
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the...
Okay.
Go. Oh. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was a slash lighthearted. I promise.
Like, you're lucky I haven't fucked up that much.
Tommy put his forehead in his hands. If he didn't feel shitty about not telling Wilbur before, he sure did now.
You know how he was, Tubbo. He dreamed of disasters and explosions. He imagined ravines filled with lava and us falling into them. He imagined explosions coming from inside him. He had daydreams of slaughtering dragons and becoming a giant too big to contain, and I just...
Tommy found himself focusing on a bee buzzing outside the window. There were flowers there. That was why.
I don't want a repeat of what happened.
There was silence. Painful, horrible, thought-filled silence. It was the first time Tommy had really voiced his concerns about Wilbur, and it was relieving to finally have someone else know what he'd been shouldering, even if he didn't believe him. Then Tubbo, as always did, shattered it.
What if he's changed?
What do you mean?
I mean, what if he's not the same Wilbur as before?
He's not. He's definitely not the same Wilbur as before. But it doesn't mean he couldn't be in an instant. Like, I don't know what could jumpstart his memories.
Tubbo hummed thoughtfully.
What if all that's just inevitable? What if I'm Iron Man? What if he's destined to be the same?
But we don't want that. If he's always going to be the same, then won't that just mean that Lamamberg will always be at risk?
Maybe. Who knows? It just seems like you're doing a lot to avoid something that may not even matter in the ouch. That may not even matter in the end. I just punched. Ouch. That hurted. Ow.
Maybe.
It may not even matter in the end.
Maybe.
Sorry, I was just trying to get back on track, bro.
Tommy had a hard time believing that it wouldn't matter. Wilbur was so angry when he found out. It reminded Tommy of the Pogtopia days. That terrified him more than anything.
Terrified. Sorry. In any case, the fact that I don't know where he is now is really scary.
Tommy,
Tubbo hesitated, then he sighed.
what if Wilbur really is gone? What will you do?
Tommy exhaled slowly.
I don't know. It's hard to grieve someone when they're right next to me all the time, so I just don't know.
What? What's a rubber?
Rubbed. It's supposed to be rubbed.
Oh no, a rubber? What is a
Oh
rubber?
my god! It's a
You mean like an
condom.
eraser?
It's
a
a
rubber?
condom.
Is a rubber a condom?
Not in
Oh
England.
no!
In England, like in the UK, it's an eraser, but in the US, I think it's a condom.
No, I didn't mean it's a rub. It's rubbed. Rub with the past tense. Oh god.
Tubbo nodded and rubbed a hand over his eyes.
It's just to us who can't see him, it really kind of looks like you're depending a lot on something that may not even be there.
Does it?
Tubbo nodded, and Tommy finally rubbed the back of his neck.
Finally. We've been waiting on it.
Finally, huh? Itchy. I never really thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Tubbo shrugs.
Oh my god. Oh, the writing in this chapter is bad. I shouldn't have published it at 12:30 at night. I don't know. Everyone grieves differently, but I just don't know.
Of course Tubbo wouldn't know. Tubbo wasn't an expert in grief. None of them were. Tommy still expected more from the conversation than he got. Maybe an apology for snooping? If Tubbo was genuinely worried, though, did that mean that maybe he was depending too heavily on Wilbur? Tommy felt a knot of guilt in his stomach tighten. Wilbur didn't deserve to be his rock right now. He was fragile. Tommy thought deeply about everything for the next day and a half. He thought about whether he'd really been depending as much on Wilbur's fragile state as Tubbo said he had, and if it would really be a good idea to find him at this point. He sure as hell didn't want someone else finding him. He was lost in thought again when he heard the door open. He assumed it was Phil or Tubbo, but was surprised when he looked over at who it was instead.
Nikki, we haven't talked in a while. How have you been?
How to do a German...
No, just read it normally.
Just read it normally.
I'm not doing a British accent. It's fine.
No, I'm not doing British accent because I can't. It was my
What if I
world.
just read it in German?
You were kidding.
No.
No. And there wasn't a cloud.
I've been alright. Nikki sat next to Tommy, fidgeting with her hands as she did so.
What's wrong? You're quite tense.
Nikki bit her lip and looked at the wall before blurting out. I saw the letter.
What? What letter?
The letter from Dream. Tommy's air left his lungs and he got a horrible taste in his mouth.
Oh.
He'd completely forgotten about the ultimatum. Tommy, you've got to tell someone. You can't handle this on your own.
You haven't told?
Nico?
Nico!
Nicky!
Nico Nee.
Nico!
Oh,
Anyway.
poor Nicky.
Nikki shook her head. It's not my thing to tell, and I didn't want to send everybody into a panic. Tommy was just staring at his bed sheets.
Just when I was reading this, I was all serious, and then when I saw him say this line, it just totally took me out of it, and I just started laughing really hard.
I have had same with the Phil's a Minecraft decorated war veteran crying. I have had that line planned since the very fucking beginning.
Oh.
I knew what I wanted. I thought maybe that's not how I have see Tommy talking, but I went no.
It's in character. It's in character.
It's in character. I thought it's in character. It's what he would say. If it were a lore stream, he would say it. And so therefore I said it.
Okay. That's very PogChamp of you, Nikki.
He said quietly. Tommy, you have to tell someone. At least your dad, if not Tubbo.
No, God, no. I'll deal with it myself.
His stomach was rapidly getting colder. He completely forgot about Dream and his ultimatum. Would he even get out of the hospital in time to keep Dream from coming to L'Manberg? I really wanted to do like the voice. Like, yeah, whatever. That voice.
What?
I don't know why.
For what part?
Oh, for the narration.
Oh.
Like, he completely forgot about Dream and his ultimatum. Would he even get out of the hospital in time to keep Dream from coming to L'Manberg? Like, that voice. I can still hear myself, by the way. What a wonderful sound.
You can hear yourself.
Tommy, please, you can't do this on your own.
You just got rid of the accent, and now you just put on a new one.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys fucking hear that? I just let out a banger fart, bro.
No.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was focused on Sunny's Italian accent for Nikki.
Oh my god, I really hope Stream couldn't hear that. That was, oh no.
Tommy, please, you can't do this on your own.
God,
Why are you like
I'm
pseudo-Italian?
so sorry, Mia too.
Nikki pleaded.
Nikki, I can't let other people get caught in the crossfire of my problems.
Could he sneak out? Maybe go through the window and be back before anyone even noticed? But he had no clue about Dream's intentions. Was Dream going to try to kill him? But it's Dream! It'll kill you!
God. I would never let him.
No, Dream wouldn't try to kill him. He was honorable.
Wait,
try to
no,
talk
hold
through it.
on. No, hold on. Scroll up a bit. Because he was like, would Dream try to kill him? And then next line, he's like, no, Dream wouldn't try to kill him.
Okay, because this is before the Exile arc when he's like, yeah, no, Dream's fucking evil. So he still has kind of a good impression of Dream of like, no, he's honorable. He's honorable at best, you know?
Nikki raised a concerned eyebrow. Tommy, he could kill you with his bare hands.
I literally cannot place geographically where that accent is. I can't
No, I'm
tell
just-
if it's. I can't.
No,
tell
I'm
if
just
it's
messing
Italian
around with
or if it's
the-
Texan.
I'm messing around with the tone.
Okay, fuck. Okay. How am I supposed to be in character when you're reading your lines like that? He could not. I would fight back. Besides, he definitely wouldn't kill me with his bare hands.
Tommy
Totally
Tommy puffed the hair out of his eyes.
Look, this is my problem to deal with. I can't risk L'Manberg or Tubbo or anything.
Nikki was silent until she sighed. Fine. I can't stop you.
Formal apology to Niaju. I'm so sorry. Sunny is reading your character like this. I know you try so hard. Anyway,
I'm not dissing Nikki,
thank you.
but I can't be there when it happens. Nikki wouldn't look at him. I won't watch as another person I care about just throws themselves towards danger.
Such a serious moment. This is such a serious moment.
God, it was such a banger line that Nikki says, and you just ruined it.
I literally cannot take that line seriously anymore.
You sound like a robot.
Fine. But I can't be there where it happens. Nikki wouldn't look at him. I won't watch as another person I care about just throws themselves into danger. Tommy hesitated. He hadn't intended to worry anyone. That was precisely why he wouldn't say anything. It wasn't their thing to worry about,
I'm sorry, Nikki,
he said quietly.
but I can't drag more people into my problems. I've lost enough family as it is.
Do you miss him?
Fucking damn it.
Nikki asked plainly. The question threw Tommy off guard.
Of course I do. He was my brother, wasn't he?
Nikki nodded and stood suddenly.
This is a serious line, Sonny.
Well, hell, don't go meeting him anytime soon, Tommy. We still need you.
Blue! Blue is reblogging my posts
Blue!
actively.
Blue!
Nikki laughed before he could say anything else, leaving a pit of dread in his stomach. How many people would he hurt if he ended up being killed? Tubbo would be so confused. He was under the impression that the relations with Dream were doing well. Tommy couldn't decide how Phil would react. Would he be sad, angry, disappointed? Probably a mixture of the three. God, curse you, Wilbur. You just had to come back and fuck everything up, didn't you? And we're done!
Yay! And Blue still isn't here.
It only took
like almost 2 hours.
like an hour, 40 minutes.
It took 2 hours.
Why did it take us 2
Well,
hours?
no.
Fucking hell.
Because you kept fussing about my speech.
I didn't keep fussing about your speech. I fussed about your accents.
That's my speech, baby.
No.
Don't say that.
Okay, I'll stop.
Me eating a Pringles. Okay.
Okay,
well,
what now?
next chapter comes out in a week, and that's the big chapter. It's the big chapter, baby. Things are going down. The events in this book for the next 3 chapters are gonna go like bam, 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 and then they're gonna slow down again, and they'll end. Like, it's gonna go super fast, and then it'll be over. And then I'll cry.
Wait, has this part been revealed yet? I'm gonna send something in private chat. Can you tell me if it's been revealed yet?
Okay. Oh, I can hear the typing. That's how you know it's a friend. I have to pee again.
That might have been a different fic.
I'll pee. Yes and no. I touch on it later, but I never like confirm it or not, because I actually don't want to get that deep into it, because if I get that deep into it, then I'm gonna be like, well shit, I have to write another book, and I don't want to do that. So I touch on it, but I'm not gonna go deep into it.
Okay.
I thought about it though, genuinely. But then I would have to get so much further into Dream SMP lore. Because like, while, yes, this is a fan fiction and I can kind of take creative liberties because of that, I wanted to stay as authentic to the Dream SMP lore as I possibly could have. And if I had dug further into that plot point, as like if I had dug as deep as I really wanted to, then I would have had to stray off of the lore path, and I really did not want to do that. And like pretty much directly after this book anyway is the exile arc, so Tommy would stop thinking about it pretty shortly after anyway. As an update to my life, that was a really good shit.
Yay! Proud.
I'm really happy. I'm shitting so much better now. Straight up, chat. Drink fucking water. Because I've been drinking water now, and I hate water. I've been drinking water, like, consistently for 3 or 4 weeks now, and I feel so much better. Like, genuinely drink your water so that you can shit well, okay? It's less painful.
Hydrate break. Get some water
Okay, I
now.
don't have anything left to hydrate with, so instead I'm gonna have chocolate rocks.
Hydrate or dehydrate?
I guess I'll die.
No.
No!
We don't allow it.
I was hydrating and you just kicked M.
M wasn't hydrating.
I
So on
am
now. Cards Against
hydrated,
Humanity, OC dump, what are we doing?
Well, I do have the Google Slides all open for my OC dump.
Do it.
Go on. We've been talking about ghosting for hours.
Yeah.
Now, you can do silly voices if you want. It's not like writing or anything, but... Galaxy Bugs, aka Guardian Princess.
Have there been more chapters posted of Galaxy Bugs that I've missed?
Nope.
Yay.
Okay.
That's the best part. I don't post chapters.
Okay, well because
Never miss anything.
because I got worried and I was like, am I missing Galaxy Bugs?
I don't know. Characters. This is the main character, Remy Mathis, they/any pronouns. This is what I was basing the wings off of. I didn't upload the wing pics to here because we started talking about wings. But this is Remy, main character, they/any. They basically can't lose, which, and it has like a really, like, fan servicey trope thing about how, like, if they lose, they die. If they tie, they marry the person, whatever. I don't know. Stuff like that. This is Rust, a supporting character. She's Usher. She has, like, bat wings and a tail. She has red hair, orange eyes, blah, blah, blah. Very pale. Augustine Knox, this is a love interest. He, they. Green eyes. I was originally going to make him, like, blue colors. Like, his color would be blue, but now his color is green. And there's his wings again. I don't have... If you search up wings pic crew, that's what this is from. I didn't put the link in yet. Yeah, get out. And the wings that you doesn't have wings. He's a guardian warrior under Remy. He is married, by the way. I think he's like 25 or something.
Married at 25?
This is in medieval times, Adam.
Oh, you're right. That's in medieval times?
Yes!
They didn't know about galaxies then.
It's just the title of the book. Anyway, it's fantasy medieval. This is May Mulan. This is Remy's sister, who gets in trouble off a mediocre gunfighter. I want to do this switch and bait, which it's kind of less fun if I explain it, but where it's like, oh, Remy had to protect the poor sister, and the poor sister is just a badass who just kicks ass.
Hell yeah. Kind of
And this is Prince Geopod. Yeah?
Who's the princess in the second Lord of the Rings movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, no one in their right mind would actually learn all the Lord of the Rings lore.
Blue probably knows.
Blue probably does know.
Anyway, Prince Geopod is kind of a jerk, but he gets a redemption arc. I actually have, like, a spreadsheet with all the information, and it's better than this, but... Locations. World map. There is no world map. The continent is Kilosa. This is, like, a rudimentary thing, but I'm gonna work on a world map. Basically, Lendo is here, and it's next to Vienne. They are at war with... Rack, I think? I don't remember. Oh, it says, Alendo Kingdom, where the story takes place, split between a parliamentary monarchy and absolute monarchy. Language, Alendo More. A motto, if you can't beat them, join them. Rak, main language Rakis, Denao, unofficially large population of BS/pay people. So basically, like, Remy is Dia/Pei ancestry, and so they are not very trusted within, because, racism. Vienne, France. Relationships. This is a spoiler. I did like the thing. Okay, you gotta pinky swear not to tell anybody.
Okay.
This is on stream, bro.
Pinky swear.
I pinky swear.
So it's Russ, Geopod, and May. So these two are both dating Rust. But Geopod and May are not dating each other.
Poly rights.
Yeah. This is all the information. Geopod, awkward. Horny, just not really. Horny level, yeah.
No horny.
This is a version of the relationship template. My ship in 5 minutes, but it has like all 3 people.
Oh, what? That exists?
Yeah, it has like big spoon, little spoon, lens closed, berries closed, doesn't use pet names, introverted, extroverted, affection through words, affection through actions,
Oh my
confesses
God!
first, waits for confession.
Where do you find
Yeah,
it?
stuff like that. Understand my ship in 5 minutes. Just search that up.
What? Oh my God. I could be making this right now for Mia and Jeffrey. What the fuck? Hang on.
Yeah, but this was before I made like drawings of the people, which I didn't add my draw. Did I make drawings? I made drawings of some of these
you did.
people. I didn't add them. I need to work on this. Maybe I should not have shared this so soon. Okay, now to my next one.
How many PowerPoints do you have?
Galaxy Nine.
A lot,
Oh.
Hang on.
but I'll limit myself.
Nah, you don't have to limit yourself that much.
It's not limiting myself that much. I don't have self-control. Don't ignore the title.
Okay.
Is this on? Yeah, there we go.
I'm ignoring the title.
Anyway, happily ever after, the heroine and I switched bodies. Basically, cliche mountain horror trope where like blah 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 they switched. Which like I wanted to put a twist on it. Which like the trope is actually pretty good and it's really well executed. Executed. Yes, thank you. So basically, this is the villainess Danielle Misgrove. If you'll load, blah 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 blah. Her stepmother cut her hair after the exile announcement. She used to have long hair, because she's a noble elf from the Misgrove family. 2 mothers engaged to hear a mal for peace between elves and humans. Because like there's like they don't get along. The elves and the humans.
Uh-huh.
This is the heroine, B. Bailey. She's supposed to have glasses. I forgot. Pendant from dead mother, taken in by a kind human lad, Mal's brother, belief for Scar in being a bunny in the human realm, girl boss, bad attitude, scary when mad, somehow still the heroine, kind of sadistic and twisted, but still the heroine. That doesn't matter. She's more than her mold, and that's what you're gonna see when I actually write this. This is the hero, Mal Ajax, who is from the warrior Ajax family, who's not actually that good at fighting. He's more mediocre than anything, but he just gets through it by looking intimidating, but he's actually pretty chill. He, they pronouns, says weird things, and B's childhood friend from when B was taken in by Samuel Ajax, Mal's brother. He's a trans male, which plays into the story that I think I actually wrote some of this. And he rescued B and taught her how to fight. And this is Elena Misgrove, which is Daniela's, the villainess's, younger sister and B's best friend. Like the whole, so basically it's like the heroine bonds with the villainous neglected sister or whatever, but it's more than what it seems. It's a complicated relationship with Danielle. She's a half-elf with the same mother as Danielle, unknown father. Yeah, so basically it starts with actually I think the prologue is gonna have like the villainess being like shunned and shamed for like all her evil misdeeds and stuff, which some of them are gonna be like actually fair criticisms because but some of them is also gonna be like she's not that bad, But then the first chapter is going to have her switching with B, and instead of doing the whole pretending to be the heroine thing, she's going to be like, yeah, we switched bodies. What about it? And they're actually going to work towards a solution while still mistrusting Danielle and learn and grow and learn that she's not that bad. There's been some misunderstandings and have like a proper communication and relationship, basically.
Hang on, I might cut out real fast. I'm going to try to connect to my actual Wi-Fi so that I can let my phone charge up. So, possible BRB.
Okay.
I like your story, Sonny.
Don't worry, I have another
Oh
PowerPoint.
boy. You're more prepared
This
than
is the
I am.
random
I
OCs.
don't have anything.
I like putting them in PowerPoints and stuff. I like organization instead of actually writing.
I don't write. I just draw everything. Bye, M. Maybe wait.
So,
Do you want to wait for M?
is that blue?
No, M.
Am I good? Am I good?
Do you want to come back?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
None of y'all responded. Jesus.
What?
Okay.
You were backstage.
Okay. Did you just switch me?
Yeah, I just
Oh.
switched you back on
Okay.
stage.
Okay. Cool.
So this is my third PowerPoint.
Split.
I have a Google. I have another thing to show you, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is random OCs. I only have 3 right now that I'm working on it. But basically, I just go and pick through and I start getting stuff, and I was like, yeah, I can make a story out of this. I can make a character. And I think these 3 are all gonna be like in the same kind of universe or something. Like, so Theo Baker, I know you both have a.
Do we all have
characters named
characters named
Theo.
We
Theo?
all do.
Same with
I was gonna name her Leon, but
Same
then
with
I
Leon.
thought you all have Leons.
We all have
Leon
and then I was
Theos.
like, okay, well, Theo Baker, he, she, 19. Blah, blah, blah. Basically looks like this. Shy, but a pretty good fighter. Cries a lot.
as he should.
And then Shoji Smith, a delinquent bad kid who's actually, delinquent bad kid with a kind heart. Whatever. I don't really have much planned out for him. Just that, like, this is what he looks like. That's what his name means. Blah, blah, blah. And this is Theo's Baker / co-worker. So I think, like, in a fantasy AU, they would be siblings. Well, in a modern AU, because, like, she would be an elf. But in a modern AU, she would be a person who works with Shoji? I thought it was Theo. I don't know anymore. But she's close to Theo. That's the word. And close to Shoji.
Oh, how do you? I'm sorry to interrupt you. How do you make the thingy not blurry in Google Docs?
What thing?
The understand my ship.
I don't know. Why are you putting in Google Docs?
Google Slides, because that's where I keep all my shit.
Maybe just work on it first and then insert it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just read off the thing? Well, no, because I have to stretch it to fit the thingy, because then it'll bother me and it'll be too small if I don't. But the thing is, now it's too big and I can't read it. Is there like a website where I can do it?
No, like, you download it to your phone, and what I did is I wrote in, like, all the things individually with, like, the phone editor thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
With,
that.
like, the
I'm
highlight-
trying to do that on Google Docs. I'm trying to individually write everything in.
No, you have to do that on your phone, like, in the gallery.
Oh, I hate that. I'm not gonna do it then. Me and Jeff don't get a ship analysis.
Where's the sheets? I have another
You have
thing.
more? Oh my goodness.
I was about to judge, but I have an entire mega doc where I literally info dump about all of the stuff. I have 3 mega docs where I info dump about all the stuff.
Wow. I don't write anything down. I just draw it all. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm not as prepared as y'all.
I lied.
Have I shown you this before?
I have 2 info dumps and a script. So
Shown what?
Okay, so
Ow.
before you judge, just know I'm not mentally sane.
Okay.
That's a way to start. I'm gonna grab my Cheez-Its.
That is how we should always start when we start talking about OCs.
Why isn't it?
Yeah, you are right. None of us are.
Oh yeah, you sent this. I haven't had the time to actually like look at every little thing because there's a lot.
Well, aren't you in luck?
Don't worry. We got the time.
Okay. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Where is my fanny pack?
There's more on the right.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway.
Oh, it's over there. I thought I left my fanny pack up at the workplace, and it has my Cheez-Its in it.
Yay, Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, continue on.
Okay, so there's aliens.
Oh.
Wildly different. parts.
Riel and Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Riel is who we first meet. Yeah.
Sorry, it's just a very human name.
Yeah, I know. That was the point. But Jennifer basically, I thought Dick Hamlet. I thought that said Dick Hamlet. Anyway, Jennifer or Pandora. I haven't really like settled on her name yet, but basically, she defeats or ties with what's their face, Remy, and that's like the whole thing about like, oh, they lost or whatever. But I've decided that they can't lose. They know those languages. Main lead, antagonist. Only child, spouse 9, children 2, so maybe not. Neurodivergent. I don't actually know if that's a neurodivergency. Fake nice. Anyway. Here we go. So Remy Mathis, also called Rema by May Mulin, the little sister. Any pronouns, 21, nationality, Pay/Dia. They believe they're called Pay by people and call themselves Dia, or it's the other way around. I do not remember. Religion, none. City of birth, unknown. Current place of living, Islander Kingdom, which, like, that's, like, all of them, including Maymulin, who just lives in the Imperial City / capital, and Geopod lives in the Imperial Palace of Orlando. Lido, whatever. Job title, Guardian Princess, romantic orientation, panromantic, demisexual, which, like, it was the questions, and I should probably know this. Married, engaged, mother tongue, Danao, other languages, Orlando More. Birthday, the second moon of Jigan, which I posted a whole thing about, like, the things, and, like, why this thing. Basically, that's very, very lucky. And, like, alterates the moons and whatever. What does character like? Help, music, dance, cats, phlegm, handball, stuff like that. The character dislikes loneliness. I haven't filled out everything, but role in story, the main character protagonist. Siblings, May Mulin, engaged, none, unknown. Father is a disgraced official. Brown eyes, light brown hair, darker skin. Drinks on occasion, no. Neurodivergent, I don't think so. Pronouns, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Classes, no. Healthy or diseases, healthy to poison. But that's a spoiler. Because, like, they're gonna be poisoned for a while. Style, medieval. And some of them are more modern, outmoded, stuff like that. But it's basically medieval. Education, high, intelligent, middle. Fears, being alone. Self-perception, someone trying their best. Assumed external perception, thinks that people think of them as a savior. Self-confidence, low to medium. Rational or emotional, thinks with the emotions. But can be they're rational, but they're like make decisions based off their emotions. How to upset, betraying / hurting common people. That is my mother. I am streaming. Emotional weaknesses, can't handle being alone. It copes with urgent fury, spraying with unhappiness, bottles it up. New situations, calmly and methodically. They do well in new situations, basically. And with trouble, defeats it, because they just gotta have to. scary situations, being alone again. Often biased, not really, more serious and stuff. Give or take, give, but wants to take. Nice and rude, polite, because they have to be. They have a bastard sword, Unox, who gets, a Zoe handler called Incarnated Guardian, which is basically given to the Guardians, and a syringe gun that came to me in my dreams.
Ooh.
Major character flaws, people pleaser, and loyal.
That's a character flaw?
Yeah.
Loyal? Or like loyal to the point of it being a flaw?
Yeah. Okay, so rest. Kennedy, Emerson Slime, she, they, 18. Nationality, Fienne, so France. Religion, none. Place of birth, Lavender Fienne, but lives in Orlando Kingdom right now. Panromantic, asexual, polyamorous. Not married, Alinda Moore. Basically, they were born in Lavender, but learned Alinda Mo, basically, pretty soon. 6-month Fienne, which is not very lucky. Likes bravery, mechanics, and flowers. Dislikes fear.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, but role and story supporting character, but also like fear in other people as well. Siblings, 3. Spouse, single. Children, none. Mother, Maya Salai. Father, Rio Slime. Orange eyes, red, tannish, blah blah blah. Tannish? No, she's not. She's pale. So she's in a wheelchair. So I'm thinking like muscle atrophy or degenerative disease that she's well treated, but is also hard to treat in like it's like a past like medieval times, but also not because there's aliens. Neurodivergent dyspraxia, that is when you can't write, I think.
Oh.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Reading glasses. Sick. Basically, they're sick and have like they're like the sickly type is what I'm saying. So modern, so like steampunk, I would say. Education informal, but they're very smart. Assumes they think people think of them as weak, so that's a pity case, which isn't always a bad thing because they'll underestimate them. Self-confidence, medium, a rational person, and I don't know how to upset them. Extrovert, copes with fury and rage with plans, motivated by survival. Scary situation is being found out. Ooh. Who knows for what? What makes character happy? Being alive. I thought that said unhappy. Often biased, no. Give or take, takes. Nice or rude, nice to people they like. They use a dagger and makes their own guns. Manipulative, a bit paranoid, depressed, timid, brilliant.
Hey, Em, you good?
Yeah. I'm just letting information wash.
Don't worry, we're almost done. Not at all, but let's go. Augustine Knox, nickname Blue.
Blue.
I really have to rethink that because I think I'm using green for their color now. Pronouns he, they, 20, so only a year younger than Remy. Nationality Alendo, religion Amethystia, which is the same what May was raised. City of birth Avera Alendo, which is like small town, I think. Current place of living Orlando Kingdom. Job title Keeper of the Peace, because they come from like an important family. Panromantic, pansexual, monogamous, engaged. Alinda Mo for the language. Born on the third moon of Leanne, likes quiet and flowers, but dislikes reading and loud noises. So I basically didn't want to make a character that's like quiet and always reads, and more like I'm quiet, but I also don't like reading. I like doing other things.
Is that moon? Is that lucky or not?
Don't remember.
Okay.
It's a complicated system because, like, I think like evens and odds, different moons mean different things unless it's like towards the end or towards the beginning. It's very complicated. So this is the luckiest one you can have, I think. Second moon of Jingyan. That's like the luckiest one. Third, I don't think it's very good, but I think Leanne is kind of mediocre. So like I think they're in the middle, but I'm not sure. I posted on Tumblr. They're the main lead. They're like the 6th or 7th. They have 6 siblings, so their 7th child. Spouse engaged, children 9. Mother, Dagger Hand. Father, Bram Knox.
Dagger Hand.
Yeah, you can think about that. Color of the eyes, bluish greenish. Color of hair, black. Color of skin, just white. I don't know. Dialect, prim, strict, like an old person. Drinking no. Disability, no. Neurodivergent. Autistic / ADHD, dyslexic. Preferred pronouns, which I'm gonna have to learn how to properly write that more, like do more research into that. But
did you say preferred pronouns?
Preferred proverbs. Beginning is easy, continuing is hard. Dead habits, working out practice, hobbies, archery, quarterstaff, glasses, no. Healthier diseases, kind of sickly, but style, outmoded. So like they're like a grandpa or grandma person. Education, formal, very formal. They're intelligent. Rational or emotional. Emotional. Gets upset when accused of lying or stealing because like they're the youngest child and like, you know. Very enraged. Isolation. So they like to isolate themselves. Often biased. Yes, a bit. Gives a but not like. They're not like
racist.
Overly racist or anything. They're just a bit biased about some things, you know. Gives and is rude without meaning to be. The sword is Spine Ripper, who they call Felix. Their main weapon is a bow and arrow, however. They're afraid of needles, and they are selfish, self-righteous, self-imposing, overbearing, naive, and jealous. Then we win, the little sister. She, her, 17. Alendo / Dio, so like she's biracial. Yeah. She was raised in Mephistia because I think they were raised like a bit differently. Or like she just came in or something, I'm not sure. Born in the Imperial City SAS capital when their father was still an official or something. She might have like been exiled. I don't know. I don't remember. Current place of living, Imperial City / capital. Lesbian. Not married. Learned Elendamo first. Tries to learn Danao because that's Remy's first language. But is not too good about it. 5th moon of Taxum. Like swang, pink, rust. Yeah, like they're like rest. Like the person. Coconuts and pineapples. Dislikes white, black, and flowers. Roland story, MC's sister and a supporting character. Siblings, Remy. Spouse, none. Children, must. Father is the disgraced official. Mother, I have not decided yet. Might be the same mother. Color skin, just white. A dialect and formal.
But if it's the same mother, then how would she be biracial?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. She's like, I don't want to say white passing, but kind of white passing. Dialect and formal, drinking, yes! Or division, ADHD. Preferred pronouns, better late than never. Character smokes all the time. Good habits, few. She's kind of a mess of a person, but we love her. But sewing, height, 5'3". Hobby, sewing / embroidery. Glasses, yes. Healthy, a little dumb. Fears abandonment. Because I want to write like a well-rounded character, not just make them all smart and amazing. Because not all people are smart and amazing, but they're still like people, you know. Self-perception, a bad child, and is assumed to be Remy's raging sister who has to be held back and protected, basically. very emotional, and like thinks with their feelings, basically. How to set very easily, talking about her sibling, basically, like talking bad.
Oh,
Emotional strength, hard to rattle, basically, but easy to upset, like easy to anger, but like it's hard to like make them afraid or stuff. They're an ambivert, so introvert and extroverted, basically, with different things. She does not cope with rage and fury very well. Deals with unhappiness by embroidering, rivalry with mischief, new situations by taking it in stride with trouble, and calls for Remy, because she is a little bit dependent on their big sibling.
Yeah.
But they would like to change how much they trouble Remy.
Oh.
They have like the internal conflict of, yes, I need help, and like this is my trusted sibling that I trust so much, but also I don't want to trouble them as much as I do. I want to be self-dependent, and she tries to be, and she can be, but she's also needs. She also needs.
She's used to calling for Remy.
And she needs her big sibling sometimes. A little biased, but not like crazy biased, obviously. I don't want to make them like...
Just specify every time, not racist.
Yeah, I just want to specify. Like, Prince Geopod, he is kinda... Not racist, but he's kinda...
Problematic.
Yeah, he's problematic at first. He's like...
Misinformed assumptions.
Yeah, basically. Give or take, takes, nice or rude. Sword, bad/baddie. Gun is main weapon, and mage character flaws, angry and paranoid. Prince Geopod, one of his main character flaws is prejudice, minor character flaw, afraid of bugs, sword, sorrows rapier. But basically, him, nicknames unknown. That's Prince or Prince Geopod, but 17, so about the same age as May. A little younger than rest. Lindo, religion Baroka. City of birth Imperial City, and lives in the Imperial Palace of Alido. He is the second prince. The first prince is dead. Romantic orientation, biromantic. I said either thing about the first prince. Sexual orientation, bisexual. Lifestyle unknown. Not married. Mother tongue of Alenmo. Other language Rakish because of the conflicts with Rakish. Birthday 9th moon of the end, which I think is pretty unlucky. Likes peace and order, dislikes corruption. It's like, not like, I don't want to say not racist again, but not like the racist dog whistle. Well, into a nuisance? Like a minor antagonist and kind of an asshole. Siblings that are older brother, Ro. Spouse, no. Children, no. Mother is Consort Fernia. And father is King Leonard. Brown eyes, brown hair, white skin. Southern dialect? I'm not sure. Disabilities, no. Smoke a little, but in private. Monocle for aesthetic, because they're that bitch. Healthy, but a bit weak. Thin face. Education, high, formal. Intelligent, yes. Still an asshole. Rational. Introvert. And rude. And Yagiao is Remy's personal guard or whatever. So, full name Yagiao, which Yagi is the last name, Ao is the first name. It's Japanese. Pronouns he, him. Age 25. Nationality Monish, and he is a Monish monk.
That's new, Monish.
Yep. Job title knight. Straight, monogamous.
Straight.
Married. Lindomo, also knows the now. 5th moon of Diane, which I'm not sure what that is. Likes fun dogs. Dislikes weak people.
Ooh.
That's like his prejudice. He's a bit prejudiced about weak people. I think he's gonna learn about. I think like he's gonna have a character arc where he realizes
His whole
that
job is being a
he might
knight
have
and protecting weak people. Well, that means
Yeah, he's kind of
weak, I
like,
guess.
do I have to protect them?
Oh.
Like, he wants to protect them. Like, he doesn't want them to die. But he's kind of
Just
like,
learn to fight.
you should be able to protect yourself. You know?
Yeah.
In his teenage years, he was rebellious and driven. Adulthood, he's tired but mischievous. He's a supporting character. Siblings, Nath, spouse, Wizalina.
Oh.
Children, 1.5, so there's one in the oven. Mother, Yagi Kaze. Father, Leo. Chocolate eyes, darker hair, but like the hair is darker than the skin, basically. Needs glasses, but doesn't use them. Doesn't want to admit weakness. Motivates, having a good time, protecting. Makes happy, family. Not often biased, but still not very good around weak people. Like, well, he's good around weak people, but he doesn't really like them. Gives, he's nice. He's pretty fun. Like, he's not like an asshole to people.
Yeah.
But he internally feels that, like, people should get strong on their own, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to make these all, like, assholes.
No, it's good.
But Bench Geopod is an asshole. Sword, Last Lament. Minor character, afraid of bugs. Major character, prejudice against weak people. Fun-loving, foolish, and rude. Rude? No. I think he's rude. Wait. This is a flaw in my plans, but I think
Internally
without
rude.
realizing, maybe? Maybe. And I've already gone over that. Whew.
That was a lot.
That's a very long document.
I'm gonna have to make
You can
one
plan.
for, yeah, I can. Listen, I'm not mentally sane. I said that at the beginning.
I
That's a
really-
good trait.
I really
Not
have
the
no
next
room
one.
to judge. Bila, you want to OC dump?
I don't have like spreadsheets or Google Slides like you guys do.
The spreadsheet is so nice because, like, when I want to write for Breaking Out, but I don't know what to write about, I can just look at the plot line and go, okay, pick one.
I only draw pictures. I'm sorry, I don't.
You can show
Show
the
us some of your
pictures.
silly little pictures.
It's hard to find them.
I'm gonna make another character. I'm gonna make another Google Sheets.
Oh my god, how do you keep up with all of them? I have two.
I guess I could show the one Google Doc I have, but I don't have a lot on it. Let me grab it.
My voice is tired.
Yeah, I bet you read a lot.
How long was I going for?
were
I'm
going
pretty
for a
sure you were
bit.
going for like a good half hour.
Oh, the pictures are always so small. Can I like zoom in?
Basically, I picked up a character buyer template from online and then just filled it out for each character.
Wait, maybe this is a bad idea. Hold on. Let me zoom back
Hang
out.
on. Hey, Sunny.
Yeah?
Can you... So that last doc that you went through, was it just like character traits and like listing everything and like descriptions and all?
Yeah, it was basically like general information, full name, nickname, pronouns, age, nationality, religion, city of birth, blah blah blah. Background, what they were like in their childhood, teenage years, adulthood, what the role and involvement of the character, relationships, physical characteristics.
Could you send it to me? Because that would be much better than me having the character section on the mega doc, just because I can't keep... I can't info dump all of that in there.
Oh god.
You know?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. The pictures are so small. Anyway.
This is what I got it from.
Where are you sending
I'll
it?
put-
Discord?
I'll put it in, well, yeah, Discord, but, hello?
Hello?
Oh, that's Bella.
Hi, what's up?
I have to put your thing on.
Oh, okay. I'm look, I don't have things written. I don't have anything. I literally haven't touched this except for like adding playlist links. So we're going off script. I'm just gonna start mapping off stuff about some of the main characters. Okay. Shit. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Okay. This is shit. Can I make this bigger? I can. Hello, sir. Okay, this is Timothy Conrad. He is the main character and the POV character of my OC story, To Capture One's Heart. To Capture One's Heart is basically framed almost like a dating sim. So it has like multiple branching paths and all that. And this is hard.
I thought that was really interesting. Like that way of formatting things to where you have like multiple endings. Because I love shit like that, and I would love to write something like that. But the thing is, it gets so complicated, and you think like, okay, what ending had this? What ending had that? You know?
Yeah, no, it's fun, but also there's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about making one like that. Like, I was like, ooh, I could.
Okay,
Because that's kind of originally what I wanted Breaking Out to be. Just like, okay, there are going to be multiple kind of like endings and multiple things, and that's fine.
But then you
know?
just made them like different AUs.
Yeah, and I mean, like, there's an entire other AU that was supposed to like be in the Breaking universe as well. But the thing is, I couldn't tie that into the other two as well as I could tie the other two together, because Breaking Out ends with the introduction of the Breaking In characters, but I couldn't. And Breaking Free would have been the other AU that I had brought in. Which I call it the Slums AU, but I probably shouldn't call it that. But like, yeah, it would have been that, and it basically would have just been 3 different AUs with 3 different endings and everything, with no tie together whatsoever. But then I was like, well, what if I tied it together and it was really cool? But I just could not get the Slums AU to tie in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's like it follows like a main story, but there's like subtle and slight differences and slight different stories of all the different characters' routes you go down.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always got to be a main story, so you don't go insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so Timothy Conrad, he's basically the POV character. He's the one you control essentially. To decide who he falls in love with. Yeah, I know. How ironic, me, an aromantic who only likes romance. Yeah. Anyway. I don't have good pictures of them, like, by themselves, so these are kind of whack. But anyway. Here is... I don't have middle names for the other characters. So, here's Dexter Jefferson. He's a secondary main character. Basically means they are a love interest. He is the best friend of Timothy, and he's the only one of the secondary main characters you know straight from the beginning. Because, you know, best friend. They are the same age. Yeah, they're 22. Beep. Let's move on. Here is Kelly Davis. I should add their last names. Pronoun she, her, age 23. Here she is. They encounter her, and Kelly initially thinks Timothy is a creep and walks off. So that's pretty fun. Basically, most of their first introductions with the other main characters don't go well, except for like one of them. And she dyes that piece of her hair in like the second act. So initially, all of her hair is white when you first meet her. Here is Felicity Roberts. She is 23. She uses they pronouns. You meet her when her dog Toby. Yes, I know Toby.
We have so many characters that have the same name.
I know.
Leon, Timothy, Toby.
Timothy. Wait, who's your Timothy?
Tim.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I didn't even realize.
His full name is Timothy. I just call him Timmy.
Yeah, you're right.
We hive mind.
Hive mind. Yeah, we just like these names. Okay.
Totally not creepypasta.
Mine wasn't a creepypasta. Thank you very much.
Mine was. Well, Tim wasn't creepypasta. Tim was Marble Hornets.
Mm.
But Marble Hornets was Slenderman, and Slenderman's a creepypasta, so they all kind of tie in.
You meet Felicity when her dog like tackles Timothy to the ground because Toby is very untrained, and also Timothy was like, "Holy shit!" because it's a pit bull. But as soon he like calms down because the dog is just like panting at him and it's just like wagging his tail a little. It's like, oh, it's a friendly dog. And Dexter like gets heated and it's like, aren't you going to like apologize for your dog? And she's like, why should I? Fuck you, and walks off. Yeah, Felicity's a loose cannon. I love her. Here is Caleb Ford. By picture. He, she, 21, actually the youngest of the main group. Here she is. You encounter her when you bump into him like on the sidewalk. And no, I scratched that. Felicity didn't tell them to fuck off. Caleb did. And so that was pretty great. Their day's not going well. But then they meet. Actually, I just realized I put these in order of how you meet them. That's pretty cool. I didn't. That wasn't on purpose. Oops. Here is the last route. Trixie Carter. Let me make it bigger. Fun fact: she is trans. I love her. She's also 22.
Queen.
Basically, they're out looking at the lake, and suddenly Dexter gets pushed to the ground because Trixie has bumped into him. And Trixie, very ditzy, and she's like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry." And he's like, "No, it's fine." And they have pleasant conversation. And she's like the only nice person they run into that whole time. And eventually, she's like, "Oh, gotta go. I need to go home, take my medication. You know, the works." And they're like, "Yeah, see you around." And it's like, wow, that was the only good conversation we've had. It's like, wow, today fucking sucked. I've told you a bit about Tabby already. Her full name, Tabitha. I can put her last name on here. I realize Conrad. She is the little sister of the main character, Timothy. She, any pronouns, and she's 16. And I can actually read some of this. Wow. Tabitha, more commonly known as Tabby, is Timothy's younger sister. Tabby appears in all the routes and is a major character in the main story. So when I say side character, I just mean not one of the main six. Doesn't mean not important. Tabby is in high school currently, and her best friend is Mikey Pierce, who she grew up along with. She's also close friends with Dexter because, you know, brother friend. She later becomes part of the child crew, including her and Mikey, when the main six decide to bring the children around, you know. Oh, children. Tabby is in many scenes, even having scenes of her own, either throwing a quip, embarrassing her brother and friends, or simply vibing in the background. She's a very bubbly person, loving the scene aesthetic and having a horrible sense of fashion, thankfully grows out of. She loves playing with Reaper, basically Mikey's dog that he has, whenever Mikey brings her over. I should have specified that Reaper is a dog, but anyway. Tabby and Timothy are close, almost as close as she is as Mikey. Nothing could tear them apart. Tabby adores her mom.
I don't like that.
Tabby adores her mom and always volunteers to help around the house. She wasn't old enough to really remember her father, which is why the necklace that he originally gave to her was given to Timothy instead, which I always forget to draw Timothy with the necklace because bad memory. Tabby features in many major events like April and Eileen's wedding. Yeah, there's a wedding in the main story route. Tabby has her own story arc where she comes down with a certain hereditary disease, the same one that cost her father his life. Don't ask me what the disease is. I'm still working it out. She goes to the hospital for a bit, but manages to pull through like the fighter she is. So it's like kind of one of the things that is being held over him, Timothy and Tabby. The whole story is well, Dad was sick. What if we get sick? You know. Anywho, I should have put the last names on here a while ago. Mikey or Michael Pierce. He's a side character. He, him. He's also 16. Best friend of Tabby up here. I'm scrolling too much. This is the only picture I have of him by himself. Sorry. Yeah, I need to draw it better. Anyway, not a lot on him. He has. I don't want to say he has a troubled home life. He has just a terrible brother. Anyway. Basically, his oldest brother, Joey, is not around the house a lot. He's supposed to be helping out. Doesn't. And he adopted a dog, Reaper, that he doesn't take care of. So he basically gave her to Mikey, and it's like, you take care of her. It's like, oh, okay. Here's George, or Georgie, also has the last name Pierce. Him, 24, so a little older than the main crew. He is Mikey's middleest brother. Always stressed out, constantly taking care of the bills and working himself to the bone. Poor guy. Misha, fuck, they had a last name. What was their last name? Oh no.
Colin.
Nope. Fun fact, that is where Misha's name came from. Anyway.
Oh, cool.
What do you mean, duh? Misha's a name outside of that. Anyway.
Okay, but you were a Supernatural stan.
I guess. All right, whatever. Anyway. Pronouns air and they them, but preferred air. They are AR23. Wow, I don't use my own OC's pronouns. God, so tiny. Hello. Become bigger. Mikey, or mixing up OCs. Georgie and Misha don't actually appear in the story a lot, so there's not a lot to them. Misha is just dating Georgie. That's basically it. They are selectively mute, and I keep forgetting to use air pronouns. It doesn't matter. Let's move on. Anyway, this is the only decent picture I have of Joey. You remember me mentioning Joey? He is the oldest brother. Yeah. See him, 26. Fuck you. Anyway. No, I'm joking. I already said a bit about him, but he's full of himself, overly confident, goes through girlfriends like wildfire, and doesn't help out around the house, barely gives money to help pay the bills, yada yada yada. While Georgie just wishes he was around more, Mikey has grown to resent him. And Tabby as well, because Mikey always vents to her. Catherine, I am almost certain she had a last name. I just don't remember. She, they, 23, and is the current girlfriend of this guy, Joey. Yeah, this is the only picture I have of her. It's from a video, a sketch video. So there they are.
Oh yeah, how did your thingy go? Your speed thing
You know what?
that you were doing?
I am still in the middle of it. I haven't been able to work on it all today because I was playing croquet.
Good job.
Yeah. There they are. I wanted to say they were like Italian of some sort. I'm not like solid on that. Brown hair, green eyes, tan skin, current girlfriend. I want to say they have a cat named Emerald, and that cat is a dick. But I don't think that's important in the story at all, so I have no idea when that comes up. But I just felt like she should have a cat. Okay. It is not me being a cat person. I just always imagined them having a cat.
Cat good.
Anyway, Abigail definitely had a last name. I just don't remember it. She, her. Current age is 22. Anyway. We can get rid of this. Lucas Wellington. Wow, I can't wait to spoil a bunch of this because why did I put the picture like in the whatever? Lucas Wellington. This guy, really old art. I'm so sorry. He, they, and the main age you see him at is 15, but he is like the same age as Timothy and Dexter in current time. And I actually have about him. Whoa, okay. You can only meet Lucas through one route, and that's Dexter's route, either through a flashback or Dexter's bad ending. They only exist as Dexter's only friend in freshman year of high school, as he and Timothy had a temporary falling out over Timothy's girlfriend at the time, Abigail. Lucas instantly spotted Dexter sitting all alone and started keeping him company, as he did with many lonely students, because Lucas, despite being mute, is very much.
I thought Misha was mute. Oh, they're both mute. I'm dumb.
They can both be. There can be two mute characters. Hello.
Yeah. You're right.
Despite being mute, Lucas is very much an extrovert and always wants to go and talk to others. After Timothy and Dexter reconnect, however, Lucas goes away. Dexter doesn't know where, and Dexter doesn't even notice. Ouch. Oh, selectively mute. My bad. I forgot. Anyway, wow, I have two selectively mute characters. I was real. Look, alright. Don't worry about it. Very nerdy, open, loves accessories and geeking out. Supposed to seem very similar to Timothy. Dexter has a type. Lucas thinks Dexter's cute, but it's too much of a disaster to do anything about it. And current time. If you get Dexter's bad ending, however, we see Dexter run into Lucas again. After all these years. Oh yeah, I went into writing a bit. Dexter is excited, ready to cling onto him, just like he did in high school. But Lucas doesn't allow him. Lucas, it's me, Dexter from high school. Yeah, I recognize you. I'm so happy to see you again. Me and Timothy had another falling out. I think this one is permanent. So you want to use me as his replacement again? Yeah, no thanks. What? Lucas? No, that's not. I don't want to use you as a replacement. Yeah, you do. You just don't realize it. I'm not letting it happen again. Have a good day, Dexter. And Lucas walks off, leaving Dexter feeling more distraught. Because, bad ending. Yes?
I thought he was selectively mute.
They can still communicate. Sonny? They can, sign, right?
I'm so caught off guard right now.
They're not just, completely cut off from communicating, right? I just didn't mention that they were signing. It was just implied. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, but yeah. Moving on. Are you okay, Sonny? I'm sorry. Sonny.
Dude, Sonny kicked themselves out of the call.
Sonny! No, Sonny, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude about it. It's just, they can still communicate.
No.
Sonny! No! No! Oh god, oh no, this is not how I wanted OC info dump to go. Sonny? Sonny?
Hello? I was speaking, and I was saying that, I know that there are different ways to communicate, but I'm saying that, they couldn't cut Dexter off and stuff like that, and it's like a different way to communicate than
Well, if they
speaking.
just started signing, then like,
Yeah, I forgot about signing. That was my bad. The people that I knew who was selective mute didn't sign, and I was like, and I know they're not all people, but I just forgot about it.
I just it's okay. But obviously Dexter is not too well versed in sign language. He's not around people who sign all the time. So if they start signing, he has to like stop speaking in order to like translate what they're saying.
Oh, that makes sense. It was just written.
I know. This is how I write because I wasn't thinking about it, and like they're just communicating.
Okay, yeah.
This is the only picture I have of her. Anyway, Tulip Conrad, Timothy and Tabby's mother. She her, 42. When I was writing this, I was like, I had to do like a bunch of math to be like, how old would she be? 42. Now she is a single mom, and it's not been easy on her. She's very stressed out a lot. Bless you.
thank you.
She was never used to working. She used to be a stay-at-home mom, but after something happened, she had to pick up a job in order to support her 2 kids. And so it's taken a toll on her, but she still tries her best to support her kids, and bless you.
Thank you.
Anything they do. I love Tulip. Turner, and I'm still not sure if this is an actual name. I'm just really set on it. Turner Conrad. He, him, 33, deceased. This is the only picture I have of him. Bless you. Oh, goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, my eyes are really watery now.
Oh, no.
M cries on stream, not clickbait.
Oh, no. God, I suck at drawing. Anyway,
No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
33, deceased. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, if you can't tell, I can't. My words have gone. Turner's the father of Timothy and Tabby. He's deceased. Died to that certain thing that I haven't worked out because my initial idea kind of went to pot. So now I need to figure something out. What can I say about him? Him and Tulip were very young when they fell in love and got married. They had Timothy pretty young, and they were very set on like just having a nice happy family together. They even were like, wouldn't it be funny since both of our names start with T if we just named our kids T names? And that's what they did, Tabitha and Timothy. And I love that for them. And when Turner was dying, because he knew he was dying, he wanted to give something to Tabby to remember him by. But Tabby did not like jewelry. She's like, I don't want this necklace. And she didn't really like understand what was happening to Turner. So Timothy was like, fine, I'll take it. Yeah. Shane Jefferson. This is also the only picture I have of him from a storyboard. He, him, age 41. This is Dexter's father. He only appears in Dexter's route. Not a good father. That's all I'll say. Amy, also Jefferson. See her, 40. Really old picture. This is all I have. Dexter's mother. She's great. She works hard. She's great. How many more should I go through? I think I'll just go through these last two. Eileen, shit, she has a last name. Or he has a last name. Fuck, I just misgendered my own character. It's fine. He has a last name. I've forgotten it. 23. And I'll introduce April at the same time. April Roberts. Any pronouns. Age 25. Here they are. April is the sister to Felicity. And Eileen is one of Kelly's friends from school. And when they met, they fell in love and instantly wanted to get married. And it's like, whoa, guys. Come on. And you know what? They sure did get married. They had a whole wedding, and that's like a major event in the main storyline. And they're pretty happy. And that I don't think I care about the rest of these guys. No, I don't want to. Definitely not this one. Don't want to explain the rest of these because that would be too much. So, yeah, that's me.
It's never too much.
I don't know. I just don't want to. I just don't want to give too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can feel free to ask any questions. I don't. Thank you. I have no idea. I just want to write it out first before I figure that out. Because it would be fun to make visuals to go along with it, because, artists. But I also don't know how to make games. So
Scratch.mit.edu.
What is that?
It's like...
Oh. Okay, I will remember that. Yep. That's what I was thinking, because I like visual novels. It's like one of the main types of games I play. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. Yeah, because I don't know how to animate.
You can do that on... Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
I assume Blue isn't going to come after all. Yeah. You can go if you want. I mean, unless Sunny wants to do anything else, I'm pretty chill.
I don't have any others. I don't have any other OCs.
Your turn.
We've been streaming for 3 hours. Honey!
Honey. Do it. Oh God. Ooh. Oh. Yay. Near the Maddie. Okay, bye. Mhm. Yeah. Oh my god, they were roommates. Hmm. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Mm. Yeah. Whoa, big mosquito. Yeah. Yay! Oof.
Bella, go pee.
No, I'm listening to end.
Go pee.
No, I am listening. No. Because we can end right after you're done explaining, and then bada bing. Yeah. It's me. Hi. Yes. Aw. Sure. No, do it. Yes. I want to draw
I
this
need a
logo so
Zalgo
bad.
design. I need a Zalgo design.
I need it. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
No, do it. I'm still drinking water as I'm listening.
Feel I don't want to like rain on your parade, but I've like reached my socialization limit, and I'm like really tired. You can explain this next stream if you want. Oh no, eyes. I asked about why she was saying eyes, and she was like, so she's like, ooh, prequel scripts.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh no. Mm. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh god. Yeah, that is a life lesson. Wow, It's time to end stream. I've drinking 3 waters throughout the entirety of stream. I am hydrating, but oh my god. Bye stream. Huh? Oh, birthday bath. Yes. Next
Oh,
stream.
decide what you want to do. Yeah, I know, but decide like
stream,
before the next stream is what I'm saying.
next stream, February 5th.
There was like 15 seconds until it's exactly 3:30, so...
Next stream, February 5th, is mine and M's birthday stream. We'll see you next time. Make sure to be there. Bye.
Bye, one Twitch viewer. Have a good day.